I'm never in the mood for her. Okay.
What? How's this? I'm muted.
That's not where the mute is. The mic's over here. And no, you're not
I'm
muted.
not muted. Okay, I didn't
We're
see me
on.
jumping. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Oh, wait. Do it again.
Yeah, sorry, I had my mic turned down. Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you just fine.
I was like, oh no.
It's weird because now with the new soundboard, we're used to being able to hear each other through our headphones. With our old soundboard, we can't.
Which that's kind of why it's a habit for me to have one
because
headphone
our
on.
headphones are plugged into the laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've tried to work out a way that's a more intelligent way of putting things together with my setup, but it's so clunky. I just have to go with this basic weird sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do keep one earbud out, but that's mostly just because I'm, slightly paranoid and it's not uncommon for me to just hear gunshots in the distance.
Try to stay aware.
Yeah.
Aw, Amos is here.
Where?
Hi, Amos. He's in the chat.
Oh.
Can we turn on the chat or do you want me to leave?
You can't turn on the chat on here. You have to actually be on physical YouTube, the app, for us to see it.
Well, I'll stay in the chat. Let me turn this down. There we go.
Fuck the chat. So anyway, round 3, fight.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah. So Kamala Harris fanfic. This is the teaser trailer for Monday's episode.
And that's all you get. And also, I thought we agreed earlier when I shared that certain thing in that certain place that there's going to be no context, and you two immediately provided context.
I didn't provide any context.
What was it?
I know people who are watching right now have no idea what I'm talking about. Apparently, Mike doesn't either because of alcohol and a short-term memory loss. But
shout out to beer.
But you're just gonna have to listen to the episode that we just got done recording. You'll hear something about it.
Yeah.
Profile picture.
I'm excited for people to hear the episode titled, hold on, Ted Cruz fan fiction is a thing. Airing on Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time.
It's gonna be a good time.
It was.
Give it a listen.
It was a good time. It started off with beer, bourbon, beer. Bourbon's good. So Ted Cruz is gay.
That's not exactly the turn it. Well, that is the turn it took. That's not the direction we went.
That's the trailer. You don't get to see everything in the trailer. Otherwise, you spoil the movie, right?
Okay, yes.
See?
Well, yeah, but sometimes
so that's
the trailer has the most.
No.
Sometimes but
it depends on the movie.
Sometimes the trailer has the most, the best stuff in it.
But also, the trailer can show you deleted scenes.
And they can just straight up lie like Thor Ragnarok, where they pretended like he had an eye.
God, dude, don't even fuck with me with the Thor Ragnarok trailer. Fuck that dumb movie.
But I agree, it's dumb. I still like it. It's dumb. Yes,
it's a guilty pleasure. It's the Val Kilmer Batman of the MCU. It's not good, but you enjoy it. You like.
I mean, when you take it.
When you take
the first 2 Thor movies, they were much more Shakespearean.
Yes.
Which wasn't going to fit with how the MCU is moving. Right. And I think if they hadn't changed it, Thor would have faded away. It was kind of a revitalization of his character. And yeah, a lot of people didn't like the way they took his character, kind of being this kind of like broy dude, especially in the Guardians of the Galaxy when he was paired up with them temporarily.
I hated Thor in Guardians 3.
But I get it. I understand why they did it.
Yeah. Well, it
definitely doesn't fit with the first two.
For me, it was well, let's see how much more milk is in the Avengers Endgame tit that we can squeeze out. And that's kind of what the MCU still is. How much milk is in the Avengers Endgame, the Infinity Saga tit?
I don't think anybody here would demean Chris Hemsworth because he put in the physical work to get the body of a god.
Dude, he was awesome clearly in Extraction. He
clearly is having a hell of a time playing Thor.
Oh yeah.
And I think if Love and Thunder hadn't been as bad as it was, he would still be up for it.
Dude, me and Gunnar went to go see that in theaters and got up and left. Gunnar goes, "This movie sucks, Dad. Can we leave?" I'm like, "Yeah, buddy, let's get the fuck out."
Yeah, I didn't even see it.
Did you see it?
No, I saw the trailer and that was enough. I was like, nope.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
You haven't.
Okay.
I
haven't seen that one or
you were somewhere.
Which movie?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Most people are somewhere most of the time.
I was
they are in places doing things.
I was at the bachelorette party when you guys went and seen
we saw
Guardians.
No, we went to go. You were at that one. We went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, which was okay.
Okay, so when you seen
completely
Thor,
eliminated the Shredder from.
Yeah, well, hold on. When did Thor: Love and Thunder come out?
Oh God.
If you give me a date and time, I will tell. I will tell you where I was then.
2022.
Mm-hmm. I was at the haunt.
Were you?
No,
you were not.
No, I was not.
Because
July
it was
8th.
July 8th, 2022.
Yeah.
Me and Gunnar went to go see it in theaters.
Look, if there was nothing else in that trailer that made me decide that I wasn't going to watch it, it was the screaming goats.
That was the part of the movie where we walked out.
And you were going to milk that and you're going to make it annoying.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a one-time thing. It's going to be all the time. And I'm done already without seeing it. I'm done.
It was dog shit. It was dog shit.
July 8th.
That movie was the death of the MCU for me. Ever since then, it's been downhill. Sucks.
Yeah, I think the last worthy. Now there are plenty of nitpicks to have with a lot of films that came before this, but I think the last was it Spider-Man No Way Home? That was the third one.
No. Yeah. Because
there's Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. I think that was the last Marvel movie that I've seen. Now I've heard Guardians 3 is okay. I've heard it's not as good as 1 and 2. I still haven't seen it.
I liked Guardians 3. It was fun. It's what you expected it to be.
I still haven't seen it.
Well, we canceled Disney Plus, so well, get it back. It's really I liked it.
Raise the skull and bones and sail to high seas. Not that I do that.
Shout out Guardians 3. That's a rhyme.
I don't know if it's Jason or Alicia right now, but who's eating Chinese food and drinking wine in the bathtub? Who is that? Is it Jason or
it's
Alicia?
Not me. I'm in a chair.
I don't know, but it sounds great.
It really does.
Crab Rangoon sounds so good right now.
A shower beer sounds nice.
No.
Do you ever have a shower beer?
I don't think I've ever had a shower beer. Technically, I've had a shower gun.
Well, have you ever had a shower drink? A shower drink?
No. Usually, I would be in the shower after drinking too much, curled up in the fetal position, just trying not to vomit. But those were the old days before my liver just gave up trying to kill me afterwards.
That white flag.
For context, tune into Monday's episode. Yep. That's the second trailer.
Michaela said she's here, but service is spotty at work, but she wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi, Michaela.
Hi, Michaela.
Everyone wave to Michaela.
Just found out tonight, Michaela bought tickets for PopCon Indy Saturday to come see us live on the podcast stage.
Oh, well, she's going to have to ride by herself because we're leaving Friday.
We are. We're gonna be there all weekend.
We're gonna have a fun ass weekend in Indianapolis.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna kiss Peyton Manning's cleats on the statue again. You don't have to be there.
Okay.
I have to go pay my respects.
Okay, that's
to
fine.
the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
I'm gonna go to the video game bar, and
we're doing that. We're going. Yeah, we're going. There's a video game bar,
and it's free. You don't have to pay tokens.
Yeah, free video games, and you can drink, and it's free. Free video game bar. If that doesn't make your Snickers bar hard and veiny, man, I don't know what does.
Peter a tingle, then I don't
There's
know.
that's the origin story of the Peter tingle right there.
Yeah.
You mean I can get drunk and play video games for free?
I am thinking the number of times that people have gotten into a fight over having too many, a bunch of drinks. I won't say too many, who cares? A bunch of drinks and a game of pool. Now instead it's a bunch of drinks and like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, I love that.
Fists are going to be thrown.
No, you know what I'm going for? NFL Blitz 2000. I welcome all challengers. I welcome all challengers to NFL Blitz 2000.
Oh, if they have a Nintendo 64, I'm going to put in Mario Kart.
Of course you are.
Bring it.
Of course you are. So there's other video games.
Michaela said
Mortal Kombat.
Riding with Sierra and Dad, going to the C2E2 Sunday to meet Hugh Dancy and Mads Mikkelsen. Also, very full weekend, but couldn't pass up seeing y'all's panel.
Oh, well, hell yeah. Thank you, Michaela. Aww. Shout out to you.
Make sure you wear your shirt.
Yeah, so people can scan your
business cards to hand out. Free advertisement.
We're recording an episode in our hotel room. Or in the lobby.
We're doing 2.
Oh, and last call.
Because we got to do our episode.
Well, let's do the episode in the lobby. We'll do last call in the hotel room.
Or vice versa.
Because the way last call usually goes,
yeah,
I don't want to be where people can just walk through and listen. The public. Because we say things.
Ooh. Wait.
Why we still have patrons is beyond me, but hey.
Why we still have friends?
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. I can't be that drunk for last call.
You can be.
Do you realize who's going to be in the room with us when we
not for last call? No, not for last call.
So
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, then I'm fine. Then I don't have to worry about.
We're gonna be locked in a room. Yeah, you have to pay for those words.
I think we have a king suite.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Employee discount.
Hey, you booked the room, not me. It's cool when you're married to a hot chick in the hotel industry. and Comic-Con comes to town.
Or close.
It's 2-hour distance.
Oh,
we're gonna be in walking distance of the convention.
Yeah.
Like two blocks.
Less than 2 blocks.
Less than 2 blocks.
That's no joke when you're dealing with conventions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've not been to one, but I've known plenty of people who have, and you know, it's hard to get a room within walking distance.
You've never been to a convention?
Way in advance. Nah,
dude.
He doesn't do people.
I don't like crowds.
It's up your alley, bro. They have lightsaber booths.
Yes, I know, but it's crowded. Which I know is weird that I'm a dude who does live streams and podcasts and stuff, and I don't like people.
Distance.
And you like video games and Star Wars.
That's virtual.
Yes,
so you
I
don't
know.
have to be close to them and smell their BO.
You don't have to talk to anyone,
example,
just walk around.
Like the Texas Ren Fair, I have been twice in the last 30 years, and I disliked both times. I only went because other people wanted me to go.
Same.
Granted, one of those times,
I will never go to one again.
Granted, one of those times, story time. I probably should have saved this for the show.
We're on the show.
But it was somebody that I had a crush on in high school. Apparently she had a crush on me, and we never got together. Both kind of too shy. And she went off and started dating somebody, and I went up and visited her and found out she was dating somebody. And anyway, she gets back to town. I was like, hey, do you want to go to the Ren Fair with me? Sure. Let's do this. I show up, her boyfriend's there.
Ooh.
And
Ouch.
it
That
gets even more
hurts.
awkward when we walk in and we're supposed to be meeting a group of people. The group of people say we're going to go off and do our own thing. So it's me and the couple.
Ooh.
Third
And
wheel.
we walk past the one of the first like food and drink booths, and it's at the time of day where they can start serving alcohol. And this guy's like, all right, it's time. You can go ahead and get yourself a beer. All right, who's going to buy a beer for the lady? And I don't say anything because obviously she's not quote unquote my lady. And I look over at him. He looks at me and she looks at him.
And
And
he
I'm just
looks
like,
at me and I
and I'm just
look at
like,
him.
oh, this is awkward. He knows that this is awkward. And I'm just like, and the poor person tried to sell us alcohol, which just basically did this number and kind of went and backed
Oh.
away. Yeah, that was the start of the day. It didn't get better.
They never do, man. And that sitch, they never do.
Can I say that PFM Adventures podcast
After dark.
said trivia. Who did you record your first hotel podcast with? The one podcast that could not be named.
I don't remember. Did we ever do one?
Oh.
I don't know. I think it was Moose Lounge.
In a hotel room?
Because
sure. We can't get Jeff out of his own house.
It was that damn. Oh, God.
That wasn't in a hotel room.
Oh God, Don's mom was there.
Mm. It might have been that one crazy bitch.
It was psycho.
She wanted adjoining rooms too.
Look, we did a pro wrestling trivia themed episode, and it was fun.
We also have videos of you and Jason wrestling, like pile driving, and
yeah, we were doing. Well, I was
and...
doing the Shawn Michaels poses with my shirt off in a hotel parking lot.
There's TikTok videos.
Yeah, it's on our TikTok.
It's on our TikTok. Oh, and then Caleb picked you up, and then you knocked something off of him, and he was like, "Oh no!"
And then I hit him with a Stone Cold Stunner with my shirt off.
We were so fucking drunk as shit. It was great.
You take your shirt off for anybody. I thought it was special.
I am the Burt Kreischer of indie podcasting. I mean, I have no shame. I know what I got. It's not much, but
dad bod is all that matters.
I'm proud of me. I do it for.
I'm proud of me, but I'm at least not ashamed of me.
Oh,
although it might be kind of like that line from Seinfeld where that naked guy's sitting on the subway and he says, "I've got nothing to hide. Maybe you should be, or I'm not ashamed of my body. Maybe you should be." So maybe I'm a maybe you should be, but I don't care.
If you don't like it, then don't look at it.
Right.
If you don't like it, then look the other way. Mm-hmm. Don't do it.
Look, if you can't appreciate glorious shoulder hair, I am not the man for you.
Hey, this is peak male form right here. You do not have hairy shoulders.
I'm out.
You have hairy shoulders. I know you don't have hairy shoulders.
I know I don't.
I'm glad you don't have hairy shoulders. Or I would shave your body while you're asleep. This is gross.
It would just be the one place on her body that was hairy. It'd just be little patches like epaulets from like militaries. It's just hair right up there.
Like the spot on my back.
Yeah.
Both of them.
He has a random.
I have a tramp stamp of hair and then like a little.
He has a random patch. It's an oval shape. It's about this big. Just like randomly.
I'm gonna go pee while you're making fun of my body.
I'm not making fun of your body.
Well, my wife body shames me.
I'm not TV. Body shaming you.
He's gonna miss out on this then. He's gonna miss out on this.
Da, 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 da.
Because I was just gonna, since we're on the very interesting topic, which is what people come here for, of male body hair, I basically have hair wings, just like on each side of my back. That just kind of, I don't.
Okay, have you seen Walking Dead?
Up to a point when it got boring and terrible.
It was never boring and terrible. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, I think I made it through past the farm. I don't think I made it through the jail. And then I just stopped.
No, no, you have to continue. You got to get past season 3. 3 was kind of meh, but it gets okay. So anyway, Daryl shows up with a blue jean vest, and on the back he has like angel wings that's like stitched on. So that's kind of what I'm picturing is like angel wings on your back, but in body hair.
I don't know. Maybe some days, I'll show it off. But it'll have to be a special occasion. I'll have to be doing some like fundraising live streams. Somebody will have to donate some money, and then I'll finally show off my angel wings.
Okay. Well, Grace Taproom Podcast Patreon. Join the $10 tier, and you get to see Beard's angel wing back hair.
Uh,
don't want to do this on the live.
Beard said he only made it past like season 2 intro of season 3 of Walking Dead.
I may have made it further because I think I made it to the governor, but I don't think I made it past that.
Oh God, the governor.
That's technically
that is
halfway
3.
through season 4.
Okay.
4?
Last time I watched him, he had 2 eyes, and I think later on he didn't. So I don't think I got to that point.
Okay, you have to. Oh my God, the ending of season 4 is fucking like.
Hold on.
That was.
Yes.
That was a.
No, it was more like.
Well, yeah, it was called.
Well, the problem is that I've basically all the main plot points have long since been spoiled for me because I didn't really care to go back and watch them. So
yeah,
it's none of it's going to be a surprise.
But
in situations like that, if the writing holds up, then it doesn't matter if it's a surprise or not. Because there's a lot of things that I've gone back and watched that I skipped previously, mostly because my brain works in a weird way where the more you hype something up, the higher bar of expectation I have, and almost nothing hits that bar. Like I need to watch. This is gonna blow your minds. I need to go back and watch Breaking Bad because I watched the first episode when people were telling me how amazing it was, and I was bored, and I never went back.
I've never watched it. You have?
Not all of it. I did the first 2.5 seasons. I just haven't finished it.
Okay. Usually when I say that, people just like jump out of their seats and their soul leaves their body and they want to start a riot.
Right.
Jason said, should I grow my beard as long as Beard's
beard?
Sentence,
no.
No. Gunner doesn't like it. No. Gunner does not like your beard, Jason. He thinks it's weird.
Don't say that.
No, he did.
You're shaming.
So, I'm not
Here's something
shaming.
That people don't tell y'all about long beards. When I get in the car and I put my seatbelt on, I have to pull my beard out from behind my seatbelt. When I put my shirts on in the morning, I have to pull my beard out of my shirt like ladies have to pull their hair out from back. And it gets caught in everything. Oh, and bed beard. Nobody tells you about bed beard.
Dude, I wake up and mine is like, I look like the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Huh?
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dilophosaurus.
You said Dilophosaurus. No, you did.
No.
You said Dilophosaurus.
Don't be rude.
I'll be as rude as I want.
Don't be rude.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Don't be rude. That's how British specials say. Okay. There's a show called The Specials. It's a British TV show.
Specials?
The Specials.
Okay. Ed?
Nope.
No.
It's a reality show.
Oh.
Called The Specials.
Okay.
And it's really good.
Mm.
It's on one of the streaming platforms.
One of them.
Yeah.
One of the 1,500.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Are you braiding it right now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let him live his life.
He knows how to braid. Can you braid my hair?
I've known how to braid since I was a kid.
Is that how
and
long
I didn't have
beard?
a sister. I knew how to braid before I had a sister. It was just something that I just like picked up. Like the pattern like was like interesting, and so I learned how to do it.
It's like, oh, I know how to do this. Apparently, that's weird. But okay.
No, yeah.
It's a hidden talent that you didn't know you had.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of things in my childhood that if I were a child today, people would say that, I was either gay or trans. Because like, at one point I was like, man, flowers are really amazing. I want to grow flowers.
They really are.
Well, you are gay.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
But I mean, you get that with a kid that's like 7, 8 years old.
Exactly.
Nowadays, it's like, oh, he's a girl. It's like, no. At the same time I wanted to grow flowers, I had a Lamborghini poster on my wall.
Beard, it's they are a girl.
Shut up. Shut
To
up.
Aaron.
To Aaron.
To Aaron.
To Aaron. My coaster is stuck to my mug. Again.
But no.
Should probably wash it.
I mean,
it's all
if
sticky.
you know, is it botany? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people nowadays are super into botany. And
are they? Because I've never heard anyone talk about it.
You should see my TikToks.
Your TikTok is full of sad people.
No.
No. I hear it when I'm trying to fall asleep. Everyone is either sad. Everyone is either sad or gay. Or they hate Joe Biden and Donald Trump. That's kind of the gist of your TikTok. It's everything my TikTok is not. Or dogs.
Hold on. My TikTok is full of childhood trauma.
Yeah. Religious things.
Religious trauma. D&D. Funny animals.
And that's about it. And
botany.
And gay people. My TikTok is full of movies, superheroes, stand-up comedy, dogs, sometimes cats, but cats that hurt themselves unintentionally. Dogs that hurt themselves unintentionally or their owners by sliding on ice, or children being drugged through the streets holding a dog leash by the dog. Mostly dogs.
Okay, so that reminded me as when I was
and movie stuff. Sometimes video games. Racism.
You should see
go on.
Thank you,
okay,
Aaron.
I will go on.
Thank you, Aaron.
No, that's Instagram.
I know.
People getting hurt by accident, on purpose, etc., etc.
Instagram is ridiculous.
Also anti let's just call it the month of June.
Oh.
But in meme form, where it's roasting, not being blatantly hatred. It's more of roasting. Which
I don't know why people hate June. That's when my birthday is. It's a great month.
That's
everybody should leave it alone.
My dad's birthday is in June. It's in the middle of it. Shout out to my dad.
Total shout out.
Shout out to my dad.
Shout out to my dad too.
But also
because your dad's my
the
dad.
season of summer starts in June, so obviously fuck the month of June, because that's when summer starts.
I
and
love
summer is dumb.
Summer started here like 2 weeks ago in Southeast Texas.
Well, we thought
it's cold as shit outside here, dude. It's like 30 degrees.
No, we had 80 degrees on Monday.
Yeah.
And then we had a fucking tornado warning. And
on
then
Tuesday,
super fucking rain on Tuesday, and it dropped 30 degrees in like 6 hours.
It went from 80 degrees to 73 degrees to 40 degrees in from Monday to Wednesday.
That is a normal Texas spring and fall. It is bipolar weather. And I don't mean as in the poles of the planet. I mean, it can't make up its mind. Like today, it's actually cooler now than it usually would be right now. Today, it was like 88, 89 degrees during the middle of the day. It's 65
it's like
now.
Mother Nature's time of the month.
Wait. You got 65. We've got
we skipped the 50s and the 60s. We went straight into the 30s and 40s.
We have a 2 days ago tonight.
Yeah.
2 days ago, it was 44 at night.
Oh,
but still 80 during the day.
What's the coldest that you remember it getting in Texas?
Okay, Texas is broad, so I can't say for Texas because Northwest Texas up in the Panhandle gets it a lot colder than I do in the Southeast.
Where you are, what's the coldest that you remember it getting? Have you ever had snow?
Yes, we don't get it very often. We will get the temperatures, but usually when we have the temperatures, we don't have the weather to actually bring it in.
Okay.
But yes.
But it's been in like the 30s and 20s and shit.
It's been in like the 11 or 12. Damn. But that's rare. That was, I think, if not this last winter, the winter before, but it was only a couple of days.
See, here in Kentucky, we call that January. January here is an Arctic tundra.
but they don't have the Ohio Valley with
Right.
the
but they're
moisture
a
just
lot.
hanging.
Texas is a lot further south.
Yeah, but they don't have all of the water surrounding us like we do. Like
They
don't
have the ocean.
Well, yeah, as you get
And
closer to the
Mexico.
ocean, yes, the temperatures do mellow out more. I'm a
Okay.
decent distance away from it. So if I
Zach has
lived like
entered the chat.
southeast Houston or closer to Galveston like that, then I wouldn't experience those lows.
Are you in northern Texas?
No. I'm in southeast Texas. I'm north-ish of Houston. I mean, I could say that
Okay.
I'm like southeast of Conroe, but nobody knows where the hell Conroe is. You have when
But
you
Houston,
reference
yeah.
your location in Texas, you have Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio. That's it.
Zach has entered the chat. Slayer's Drunk Gaming.
Shout out to
baby.
Zach, Slayer's Drunk Gaming. Yeah, so in January here, it's between
30?
basically no temperature at all, 0 or below, and 20.
Yeah, we get about 25, 30 as our high.
Imagine
and then our low is like -10.
Imagine looking outside your window and the sun is shining. Oh, what a beautiful day. I'm going to go outside. And as soon as you open the front door, Jack Frost kicks you in the dick. It's cold.
You see, I experienced that, but I don't have to get it that low because my blood is thin, like warm weather blood. So when it gets down to like 30 degrees, that's how I react. It's like if I want to go have a cigar and it's 30 degrees outside, I'm putting on gloves. I've got a shirt, a hoodie, a jacket. Like, no, I absolutely would not.
See, he's
a lizard.
Sometimes,
he's a reptilian.
Sometimes
Texas people are reptilians.
No, that's Denver, Colorado airport.
I actually have a theory that as I came up with this as a kid, so just it's stupid, I know. But people born during hot weather months tend to like hot weather, and people born in cold weather months tend to like cold weather. And most of the time, that is about 80% of the time that pans out. I was born late June, and give me 105 degrees over 30 degrees any day.
See, 105 degrees here is actually more like 120, but it's more of that sticky, hot, humid, like jungle heat.
Yeah, that's what we get here.
I hate it. Hate it.
See, I kind of like dry heat, but I can't take it because it dries out everything up here. And as a 40-year-old man, then I find myself walking around in public, stopping a nosebleed like a kid that can't keep his finger out of his nose because everything just decides it's going to crack and break open.
See, in the summertime here, I can't go outside. I can't even take the garbage out without coming back in the house pouring sweat.
Slayer said King of the North. You're King of the North.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that. It says he's in Pennsylvania. It's probably 10 degrees there right now.
You have no idea of the cold little. He said, "You was born in summer. You have no idea of the cold little lord."
February, baby. I'm at February.
Yep.
Both of us are actually February babies.
Yep.
Yeah, because there is a point in the summer where
he said 40. You look great for 40.
You do. I'll be 40 next year.
Yeah, you just can't see all the gray in the sides of the beard and up here where I trim it.
Right here. I got a lot of gray happening right in here.
But there does come a point in the summer where you transition from shorts back to jeans because you don't want to be walking into the store with a sweat crack running down your ass. So you have to have something that can hide that moisture because it's going to happen. Everybody knows it happens, but you don't want to show it off.
That's why
sometimes I start wearing an undershirt so I can soak up the sweat before it gets to the outer shirt because I am a heavy sweater.
That's why when I go to work, I wear I have obviously my actual boxers, but then over that I have this Under Armour like Spanx kind of shorts thing. And then I have my actual shorts on, even in the middle of the winter to work. I wear shorts 365 days a year.
I mean, if you're doing enough stuff to generate warmth, that's good.
I work in a factory that's
okay,
hot year round. Every day, dude. I come home, my clothes I'm pouring sweat.
So you get off work and you walk outside. and you could just kind of take a few steps out and go,
Oh yeah.
right
dude,
before oh
I
shit, it's cold, and you run to your car.
dude, it's been even here. Sometimes when it's in the mid 40s, I have the air conditioner on in my car.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I have the air conditioner cranking.
And I am the Kentucky girl that rolls the windows down regardless of what temperature
And I'm
it
from
is.
I grew up in the deeper south than she did. I'm from Tennessee.
I mean, I'll roll around with the windows down into some pretty decent temperatures, especially if I'm, where do I have it? Got one of these in my mouth. I can deal with it. It's fine.
Oh,
I
cigar?
mean, yeah, but I mean, buying a car with black leather seats in this weather wasn't the smartest thing,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's fine.
What kind
It's a
of car
little
do you
car.
have?
It cools off. A Hyundai Veloster.
No shit. I like those
Yeah.
cars. Those are nice.
Yeah, I've got the Gen 1. If I'd done more research, I would have saved up more money and gotten the Gen 2. The Gen
Yeah.
1 has all the cheap stuff on it. It's got some issues. The paint's chipping in places where nothing has ever hit it.
But it's a
But
cool little it's a cool little sporty hatchback though.
yeah, it's a fun little car. I mean, even as it's a 2012 and still gets pretty good gas mileage.
Hell yeah. I've got a 2020 Chevy Equinox.
Mm.
And she has it's in the body shop now because some dipshit 20-year-old hit it. But she's got a 2024 Chevy Trax.
Don't even. Ooh. Yeah.
She's driving a Nissan right now for a rental.
I hate it. It's so low to the ground compared to my Trax.
Some cocksucker couldn't see the red light on the street.
The light was red for 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah. A week ago today.
Wow.
I was dropping our kid off at school and she goes, I heard my phone go off. I'm like, what does she need? And I read the text. She goes, I just got in a wreck. I'm like, God damn it.
So also
who hit her?
Backstory. In June, I woke up, took Gunner out to the car to take him to daycare.
Last summer,
2 weeks before PopCon in Louisville.
Yep.
Go to the car. I'm like, oh, there's glass on the ground. I wonder what happened. There was a wreck. And then I look up as I'm getting in my car. I'm like, my window has a bullet hole in it.
See it as you were walking up to it?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
It was pretty obvious that your car got shot up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Her car was the barrier between two shooters. They were using her car as the shield. Both of them.
So yeah, one was like in the neighboring yard and the other one was behind my car. And they were shooting back and forth. It was great.
At each other.
And it was one
of the shooters was carrying a newborn.
Yes. At 2 a.m.
When we tell people don't come to Louisville, God damn it, we mean don't. This city fucking sucks.
I thought it was bad that somebody who worked retail with me, who was loss prevention, went to stop a thief carrying a baby carrier, and in the brief little like back and forth, the baby carrier ended on her arm, and the thief ran out the door and drove away. I thought that was bad. That's not nearly as bad as like
a mommy.
Well, it wasn't me. I wasn't working that department at that time.
Well, not you, but the person just became a mommy.
But apparently, it wasn't even their kid. They were left to watch the kid and decided to use the kid as an excuse to not be suspicious in the store. And then just abandon the kid because now you have not just a misdemeanor, but felony charges.
Right. No, the only reason why that we found out there was a newborn is the ring cam on the lady who lives on the corner. And she had the video, but it didn't show them shooting because it wasn't within the angle of the shot.
Yeah,
but
they were
off them
camera,
walking and then running back, and then like one of them walking this way and the other walking that way.
Nothing's been done about it since.
And no, they're like, oh, we're gonna file a police report. Whatever. I heard nothing back. It was a 2017 Chevy Cruze. It had less than 50,000. Yeah, I think,
No.
or I had 90. I had 90.
You had over 100,000 miles on that car.
Oh yeah. No. 117.
Yeah.
I had 117.
It was a lot.
But it was perfect condition. Like nothing
On
was
the
fucking
outside.
wrong with it.
No.
Nothing was wrong with it. And
mechanically nothing was wrong with it.
Exactly. And
it
then
had
they were
dog
like,
scratches and garbage.
And bullet holes.
And bullet holes.
And bullet holes now.
Well, prior to bullet holes, it was full of dog scratches and there was garbage on the inside of it.
Yeah, but
what girl takes care of their car? Let's be real.
I mean, I can't even say that because I did a bunch of deliveries in my car, so it's still disgusting. It's got trash and cigar ash.
You did deliveries.
Beard hair.
She went to work.
I lived in my car.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
There was bottles and plastic bags and food
Monday through Friday.
under the seats.
Who needs a trash can when you have a floorboard on the passenger side?
Girl logic.
Man, that's nuts. Yeah, around here driving a little vehicle.
McShane's about to join shortly.
Oh, McShane's coming in.
Does he want to go live with? No.
He won't.
Yeah, around here driving a little car like I do, being Southeast Texas and all the pickup trucks, you take your life into your hands every time you go out on the road. I mean, I don't mind it. It's what I grew up in. And for the most part, I don't all the truck drivers and the tropes that you put with them, because I've made jokes about it before. Most of them are fine. But every now and then you can tell between the truck size, how lifted it is, and then you factor in the driving aggression, then you can start kind of getting an idea of the person behind the wheel. And that's when I start doing stupid things like blowing them kisses instead of getting angry that might end up getting me shot one day.
You know what my mom does when people are flipping her off and honking their horn at her? She'll just go.
Yep.
See, I've done that, but if I can see that it's definitely a dude behind the wheel, I'll blow him a kiss. Because there are only two reactions. Either going to be three reactions. You're going to laugh, unlikely, be confused, fairly likely, or get pissed off, very likely.
My dad, if he sees someone with road rage that he's created, he'll either laugh at them and laugh and point, or he will take his gun out of his console and show it to them.
See, you do that,
and then they back
here,
off.
They might just go ahead and shoot you first while you're flashing it at them.
Well, Kentucky is an incredibly blue state, so they don't believe in guns here.
Kentucky is a blue state. Louisville is a red county.
No. The liberals here?
Yes.
That's blue. Liberals are blue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, vice versa. Kentucky is a blue state.
Yes.
And Louisville is a red county.
Let's try this again. No. Liberal is blue. Jefferson County is blue because liberals.
Okay, so Jefferson County is blue and Kentucky is red.
But tell that to the governor who is
blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Retarded.
Okay, so blue.
Fuck you, Andy Bashir.
I actually like him. Shut up.
Fuck you, Andy Bashir.
I like him.
Fuck you, Andy Bashir.
I like him for one reason.
What?
The abortion bill.
That's one thing.
Okay.
Out of.
Then I still support him for that.
Big picture.
That's one thing that affects me. So I support that.
Out of.
Compared to his running mate or candidate, like against him.
Opponent is the word you're looking for.
Thank you.
Who is also retarded. Both of them are.
What politician is not?
Donald Trump. Compared to
I want a divorce.
The guy who is currently running the show. Barack Obama.
Have you not listened to previous episodes? Like I at least say it once on an episode.
No.
What did you say?
I said I want a divorce.
Oh God. Look, should have got off the pot.
Okay, I'm gonna file Monday then.
Oh, this is just gonna end the best.
Sorry, I was drinking.
Yeah, Monday.
What were you saying?
I'm going to the courthouse on Monday to file for divorce.
Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna be the king of England. Oh wait, no,
Your
that means I'm
Majesty.
old and I have cancer.
No, that means you have no bloodline, so you couldn't be the king of England.
I mean,
I
if you
could do a better
magically were
job.
the king of England, your bloodline would be incestuous. So let's just get past that.
Oh, so I'm a Targaryen.
Oh, you are from Tennessee then.
So you said Alabama wrong.
Oh, yeah. Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Mm.
Roll Tide. Fuck Alabama. Gross.
I'm waiting for the comments.
I know. We have friends from Alabama in the comments. I'm waiting to.
Well, one. The
Yeah.
other one's from New York.
Well, yeah, but he claims Bama.
Ooh.
He claims Bama.
Yeah, I would never admit New York if that was in my history.
I don't know. Would you rather admit New York or Alabama?
Alabama.
Thank you.
Roll Tide. It could be worse though. It could be Arkansas.
Okay, I do know a couple people up there.
My mom. Well, I have family from. My mom was born there. My grandmother grew up there. Well, most of my mom's side of the family is. Arkansas is a beautiful state. I will give it that.
I've
Arkansas.
did we step foot in Arkansas?
Yep, we
Okay.
drove through it when we left St. Louis to go to Memphis. Arkansas is northeast Arkansas is beautiful. There's a lot of scenic stuff. If getting drunk in a inner tube on a river is your thing, which I am not opposed to that
Jason and Alicia are going to bed. Good night, guys.
because they can't handle the Bama heat.
No, they're gonna go work on their bus.
Fuck y'all,
tomorrow.
Tennessee won again, bitch. Tennessee beats Bama again.
Drinking on an inner tube is kind of a Texas thing too, floating the Guadalupe River.
That's a southern thing. But how big?
I can't bring myself to do it because at least 50% of that water during peak times is piss, and I don't want to be floating through other people's piss because nobody gets out of the water to go pee.
One thing that me and my cousins used to do is we would sneak beer. Well, I say beers. What I mean is Zima. We would put it in the cooler.
Drink of the 90s.
We would put it. We would go inner tubing in the summer. We would go inner tubing on the river. We would have a cooler full of Zima and our rod and reels, and we would use our inner tubes as the boat, and we would go fishing as we're floating down the river and catch trout.
Trout snakes?
No, trout fish.
Oh, okay.
We would not catch penises, Tabitha. Oh, I'm sorry. What is Tabby short for? Tabithia?
Yes, it is. Tabitha.
At least you're not the little girl from Bewitched.
No, I'm the.
I mean, isn't it short for trash can in the same way that Bill is short for William?
I like that.
It doesn't really make sense, but people do it anyway.
I like that.
Well, I like what McShane dubbed me Awesome Mike, so we're sticking with that. McShane said so. You're gonna go against what McShane says?
No, of course
Yeah, you
not.
fucking better not. It's McShane. McShane, if McShane says so, then it is true. And McShane we trust.
You need to get into
I will right now.
The merch store and
change. And McShane we trust.
Logo.
It'll be the quarter, but instead of George Washington, it'll just be McShane's side profile when he's sitting at his computer on the quarter. My first act as president of the United States is to replace the quarter with it'll be McShane. The quarter will be of great value then.
Screw you, George Washington. What have you done?
Fuck you. We're using McShane. McShane 2020 fits in McShane. Ooh.
No.
Fits in McShane 2024 shirts.
No. Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron has the sticker. Aaron's had the merch.
No. Aaron and Gunner.
That's right.
Okay.
Aaron and Gunner 2024. We have already brought this up for the past year.
Well, me and Beard are gonna revamp the Jedi Council.
Okay, cool.
In the backyard.
I don't know.
in the backyard
Shirtless.
with our shirts off.
Pizza rolls.
Babe,
Babe, bring me pizza rolls.
Can Beard
I
spend the
don't
night?
hate it. I don't hate it. But nobody knows where you're coming from because they haven't heard the episode yet. So
Trailer.
you could not have made it sound more lame.
Or awesome because it's Star Wars and it's lightsabers, and those two things are awesome.
Babe, we're exhausted from lightsabers.
Can
Bring
Beard
us
spend the night?
Capri Suns, and pizza rolls. Babe,
No, fuck
can you
Capri
spend
Suns. Can you go get some Surge?
Surge pizza rolls.
Surge and Crystal
Can Beard-
Pepsi.
Can Beard spend the night?
Surge and
please?
bourbon. Surge and bourbon.
Yes. Oh my god, no. You want to know the ultimate fuck you? Surge and Four Loko.
Four Loko is already Surge.
No, think of the
You can't mix.
like you can.
I mean, you could.
You can. You're like, I'm
no,
so
Surge
drunk,
would
I'm
water
ready
it
to go to
down.
bed. Well,
Surge
here.
would water it down. Surge would water it down.
No, it's I have a blue one of those. Mine's blue.
Get your lightsaber.
I can't.
Take your headphones off.
Okay.
Okay. Bring me mine. No, I could see you in the backyard. No.
The way
I
you
can
said
already
that's like,
tell.
go play with your friend. I can't. No, go play.
Take it off. It's okay. Just don't.
Should we take our shirts off?
No.
No.
Do you want to turn
Beard,
the lights on?
lightsaber
Do you wanna
battle.
turn the- wait, do you want to turn the lights on?
We're doing a lightsaber battle.
Hold on. Hang on. Put it right up to the camera. Let's touch tips. Come on.
Ooh.
Put it up to the camera. Let's touch tips.
How come yours is uncircumcised?
Touch tips.
Oh, you can dock.
There we go.
Docking. You're gonna dock. You're docking.
We're docking virtually. Virtual docking. This is the to quote the Mandalorian. This is the way.
Oh, he didn't see it. Hold on.
Oh. Ooh. That's a
know.
sword battle I'd watch.
Well, you pervert.
Ooh. Ooh.
Pervert.
Wait. Taproom. OnlyFans, and it's just me and you beating the shit out of
We're-
each other
we're
with lightsabers.
lightsaber duels.
Yes.
That's it.
Yep.
All Star Wars only fans. It's just lightsaber duels. Ooh. It's a
My
trans
buddy-
girl with her penis out and a regular guy with his penis out. Nope.
My
They're
buddy in the
literal-
chat.
literal Jedi robes and battling lightsabers in the backyard.
The buddy in the chat, Archer the Icky, says, "Don't play tummy sticks, no beard."
Shout out to him.
Yeah, that's one of the guys I co-host on After the Weekend with. He's a good guy.
So this is my hilt.
Here's mine.
It's nice. There used to be a lightsaber hilt store back in the day before the LED blades. It was just hilts, and they were expensive in Elgin, Texas, called Elgin lightsabers or something. They made all sorts of custom things way back in the day when I was in middle school, and
Did you know my
I always
hilt?
wanted one.
My hilt has the middle finger on it.
I would
Also,
expect nothing
McShane
less.
has entered the
No,
chat. McShane
Too
has
shiny.
entered the chat. Where is it?
Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Mine is this. And a lightsaber coming out.
Yeah,
Why
you need
is
to carry
mine
that
so
when you
bright?
drive.
Why is mine so fucking bright?
When I did a social media post for me unveiling my lightsaber, I ended up farting in the video on my TikTok.
That's true. He goes, "Hey guys, look at my lightsaber." He goes,
You can hear
Yeah.
Paul. You can hear Paul. Wong. I'm in the bathroom. Like I turn it's black dark and I'm in our bathroom and I go, so I just got, you know what? I have it. It's on my TikTok.
"You can't. You have to put it up to the microphone because we don't."
You can hear me go, Paul. Wong.
Well, you have to listen. My innocent map of beard is now tainted.
Here,
Oh my god.
here, listen carefully.
So, my birthday present came in. Would you like to see it?
Did you hear it? Boom.
When I did a social media
Oh
post.
God, make it stop.
Uh,
Did you hear it?
I think I did. You just try to just talk over it. It's like, that's fine.
He goes, oh, at the very end.
And then I posted it, but then I made like a really cool like unveiling video.
Yeah, somewhere I've got a picture of me in the dark wearing a hoodie with that blue lightsaber lighting up my face. Me and my roommate, we were just bored during a power outage during a hurricane.
Keep talking.
And we were taking like nerd pictures. And I've got to find that. I know I have it someplace. It's a stupid memory, but you know, that dude's not around anymore. But it's a nice memory.
So before he got his Jedi robes, I had my witch costume, like Ren Fair dress, hood. Before he had that, he put my witch costume on.
Hello there.
It's
my Kenobi robe.
We also have a mini size for Gunner. He has robes too.
It points at the top. If I do this.
Don't do that.
Don't worry, it's not the right color.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Never mind. I take that back. That could be interpreted a different way.
It could. It's okay. It's fine.
Look,
you're on Taproom.
I'm Broby one Kenobi.
But he put on my witch costume, which is a full like suit, like body dress. There's a TikTok video. Black. There's a TikTok video of him in the front yard doing like lightsaber battles and training. It is hilarious. It said, if your husband's not home on the weekends, what is he doing?
Tell me your husband isn't cheating on you without.
There it is. Tell me your husband isn't cheating on you without telling me your husband isn't cheating on you. And he's in the front yard swinging his lightsaber in my dress.
See, what would also work with that is what they think you're what she thinks you're doing in a picture of like you with another woman, what you're actually doing, fighting invisible people with a lightsaber in the front yard.
Oh yeah, dude, I am all about the Star Wars life.
His buddy said, "Thank God no one has invented smell-o-vision."
I don't know. There are enough food channels out there on YouTube. It might be worth the risk.
If you have that, what's that new Apple thing? The VR Apple thing?
I have no idea. Can you fart and smell it?
You know what I'm talking about?
I'd be so down for that. Please, God,
it's like
let me fart.
It's one of Apple's.
Please let me inventions.
Fart. But I'm surprised they don't have that on that thing yet.
I'd be down to fart.
Picture everything on your phone.
Just give her permission to fart already. She's begging for it.
No, I want to fart and people be like in VR, did somebody fart?
Oh, and it's like a blast of gas.
Yep.
It's like, what was it? That alien ride at experience at like Disney World or Disneyland or whatever that had like the hot breath that would blow on you. Do one of those type of things.
The Pull My Finger app.
Yep.
Oh.
That's what your bud said.
Pull My Finger app, I would be all about that.
R2 the Icky.
Yes.
Shout out.
Good guy. You can find him and me and JT Gunn over on After the Weekend most Monday evenings and every other Saturday night.
Is that
shameless plug?
Is that who you're streaming with before you get into the Insiders?
Yes, which is actually, I forgot that we've got a show to do Saturday, so I'll probably miss the first part of the Insiders stream.
That's fine. The first part is usually calm, and then they get their second beer, and it's over.
It's usually like, okay, when Fitz and McShane are doing beer number 2, we're like, all right, Beard's going to show up any second now.
Fucking go time, baby. It's fucking go time.
All right, here comes Beard. And then
nothing makes you feel great other than it's kind of the equivalent of like walking into the hometown bar that you haven't been at for a while, and everybody or Cheers when Norm walks in, everybody goes Norm,
or when you show up in the
chat, everybody goes Beard.
You are the Norm of Whiskey Hell.
I'll take that.
So
And much like he said when somebody asked him what's shaking, all 4 cheeks and both chins.
Yeah, dude. Oh shit.
he said Disney World had the Alien experience.
Alien.
Or wait,
Yeah.
hold on, I can't see it.
The Alien Experience
Alien
attraction.
Experience
Yeah.
attraction.
They ended up
And I drank
scrapping
more
that
than you.
and switched it out for a Lilo and Stitch thing, which apparently was still fairly terrifying to children because it's all sensory. Like the lights will go out and you hear like breathing and breath and sounds and noise.
Yeah.
And so it's still kind of terrifying. It's not nearly family friendly as people would think, but yeah, it's now Lilo and Stitch instead of Alien.
Ooh. Do you have autism?
Yes,
Sorry for you.
I do. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Are you asking me or?
Well, no.
Oh.
I mean, in general.
No, but he does.
I'm trying to, yeah, but I've already said I need to be diagnosed with something.
Yeah. You know, speaking of diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
I heard something a few weeks back.
Okay.
So there was this trend on TikTok where people were without medical profession were self-diagnosing themselves
Mm-hmm.
with autism.
Mhm.
And they would
do you have a symptom?
like and they would use like smug
Mhm.
expressions and point up to text. Like
It's not just TikTok. That's real.
I've been
Mhm.
for 27 years,
I've been
I've been
weird.
masking my autism.
Right.
Yeah. Not to make this too real, my dad works in middle school special education, dealing mostly with autistic kids and other high functioning special education that just need a little extra help. And
yeah.
he has seen it. He has seen kids just diagnose themselves and then they just like lean into it. And
Well,
it
that
is
was a trend.
sad.
That was a trend on TikTok is people would just turn on their phone, the camera facing them straight down the barrel,
Mhm.
and would self-diagnose. I think
Well, there's
that we should call those people the ones who self-diagnose without medical professionals, no doctors.
but there's also symptoms that pop up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's like I thought for X number of years that I just didn't like people. Turns out for 27 years, I've been masking my autism.
No, I just don't like people.
I think that those are the people that we should call retarded.
No.
If you're like no medical professional at all, like, oh, well, I have this. There's a difference. There's a line between being antisocial and being autistic. Being autistic is an actual medical disability.
Right.
Just saying you are because you don't like to be around people, that's different.
Okay. So, but now in the world of social media,
right?
And with TikTok being as big of a platform as it is, you can actually see people who have been diagnosed with autism
medically
hold on.
Yes.
But medically diagnosed as autistic.
Back in our day, we would call those posers.
But the people who go on TikTok, Instagram, anywhere that social media lies,
right? They're saying, well,
they say, hey, this is a part of my autism. And people who do not have money or people who cannot get to the doctor to be diagnosed.
No, and I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones who just say, yeah, I have it. Sure. Yes, I have it.
But I'm saying for the people who say, yes, sure, I'm sure I have it, as people who watch these videos and say, I get you. I identify with you. I have the same symptoms. So could I possibly be autistic?
Well, autism has, how do I put this? It's not, it's something, it's a mental handicap that people are now taking out of context.
It's not really a handicap.
It's a handicap.
It's not really a handicap. It's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a block. Maybe.
No, it's a handicap. People who are actually autistic who have been diagnosed by medical professionals
But there's different
Yes.
types of autism.
Right. You can't just go around and say, "Oh, I have it," when you really don't.
This is kind of a broad pushback maybe against both of you. And it is difficult to how you approach individuals that may or may not have this, because they might. And I agree. Not everybody is going to be able to go to a doctor and get all these diagnoses, but most, okay, I say, ideally in most
I just
schools,
read the last comment.
Yeah, he's a mess.
He's like a Michael Scott quote.
He's a mess. I'm trying to be serious, and I look
read
up there
the
and
first
I see
sentence.
that.
I read the first sentence of that comment. I know exactly who he's quoting.
Yeah,
you call your friends retarded.
Yeah, I will say this: in schools, ideally, the teachers would be trained to kind of pick up on certain things, and then they could go and get certain. They'll go in and it's maybe not a medical diagnosis, but they're looking at their learning abilities and things like that. They'll break it down. And I also understand that obviously the public school is failing kids in many ways. So that does not cover everything. Yes. So I do understand how there might be some value in seeing traits that you have versus other people who say these traits relate to this, that, or the other.
Right.
But I do also think that the always online, like chronically online generation of kids is just overall bad for their health. I think it does more harm than good. There is certain kids on there that see this and think, okay, so this, I now kind of have a frame of reference for what I'm thinking and what I'm experiencing. But I think it overall is doing more harm to people who don't fall within that than it is helping those other ones that are. And yes, I do agree that it is both a mental block, and at the same time, as my dad has told several kids who know they have it, know their teachers know they have it. He told this one girl, and I'll just be very clear, he never uses names. He protects kids' privacy. He abides by the rules. He told this one girl, your autism is your superpower. Because when she can focus, she really focuses and she does everything perfect and she draws in all this knowledge. It's just getting past that block, like you said, Mike. Once you can get past that, that's when they really kind of lock in and can get everything. And very often, from what he's told me, they're pulling in all this information anyway. It's just they can't necessarily process it all. So you usually have folks who are incredibly intelligent, incredibly observant. One kid that he had that knew which teachers were at school based on the license plates in the parking lot when the bus pulled up. But he failed every test that he took. And so it is both, I think, a block and a superpower.
Oh, 100%.
Not to get too heavy.
No, I agree with that 100%.
No, yeah.
Here's one thing that I've noticed watching TikToks about it. It's people are saying that you have an interest in a thing. Well, you're autistic. You like Star Wars. You know a lot about Star Wars. Mm-hmm. You're autistic. You know a lot about DC Comics. Well, you're autistic.
Right.
You like trains. Trains are a thing that you like. Well, you're autistic. You like this thing. You're autistic. You like that. Well, you're autistic. No, I just have a fucking interest in this stuff.
I mean, explain that. There, I could see where it's kind of analogous to, like I was saying earlier, a little boy who thinks that growing flowers is pretty cool means you're trans. It doesn't.
No, it
and so
like botany.
People are taking leaps to get to a result that is a label that is a hot button thing that makes them feel included. And I think that's what you see a lot with kids, especially middle school. That is one of the worst times a period of times to be a kid is middle school.
Oh God, which is we are very close.
Yeah. And so
he's in 4th grade, about to go into 5th grade. And then I know in the next year, his life is about to change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because that's when you really want to fit in. And if you're having trouble fitting in, it is very easy to find yourself leaning towards a quote unquote victim class. It's like, I have this problem with me. I have this problem with me. And everybody wants to be compassionate, except for maybe Aaron. He's not very compassionate.
Well, he is.
Most people.
I'm at least
most people are I think at their core good people if they have a good head on their shoulders and they want to be compassionate. And so if you can play on that compassion, then they're going to come up to you and be, oh no, of course you're not. No, I love you anyway. And that's a very easy thing to do. And I think that's something that most kids grow out of. Hopefully a lot of adults don't. But I think that's kind of what we're seeing is you find a label that makes people feel pity for you. They don't understand it's pity. They just understand that it's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just kind of run with that. And unless clearer thinking adults around them can just stand back and let it play out, if they can't, then you end up with somebody later on who maybe is in an adult body that can no longer do things that an adult body needs to do because their parents put them through some sort of treatment. So I think both those kind of categories of people, I think there's a lot of overlap with kids as they're trying to find their place and trying to find their attention.
But we also need to let kids be kids and let them find themselves. We need to be almost like guidance counselors, not friends, not parents. I mean, parents to a point, but to the point where, okay, cool. You want to be, you like anime? Okay, cool. I'll support you. I might not like it.
I won't
I'll
support it.
you.
I don't support it. No. I'm not. I wanted the reaction.
But it's one of those things
you
where
you kiss guys. Is that what you do? No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
But yeah, there is a difference between I'm going to love you regardless regarding your children versus you also have the parents that try to be the friend, and that's always dangerous. And you have when you have teachers that try to be friends, that doesn't ever work out either. So there's a big difference between I'm going to love you regardless versus all right, let's go have some surgery and get you on chemicals. That's a very big different thing. It's like get to an adult and you decide you want to do it, that's fine. But we were all kids. We, at least this generation that we're a part of, we recognize we were dumb as fuck. I wanted to be a Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. And then 2 weeks later, I wanted to be Michelangelo because I like pizza.
Let me, on that, story time.
Well, I'm going to go pee then.
Story time.
I've probably heard this.
You have heard it once, maybe. So when me and my cousin were growing up, the Ninja Club, we had a Ninja Club. We're gonna take the serious out, and this is the Comedy Central roast of my childhood.
Let's go for it. I feel like I kept it too serious for too long.
So when me and my cousin were growing up back in the 90s, when all these cool martial arts movies were coming out, Van Damme, Steven Seagal, the Mortal Kombat movie, Ninja Turtles movies,
Three Ninjas,
Surf Ninjas, even.
Yeah.
Shout out Quan Su dudes. So my dad had built me. We had this big open field in that was in our backyard, huge open field. In that field there was this big tree. It was a big oak tree. My dad built me and my cousin a tree house in there, and one of our things was, we like the Ninja Turtles, we like the Power Rangers. We're gonna start a ninja club. And it was just me and him. We made these little paper badges with our names. And if you remember back in the day, like badass names were like Slasher and Killer and shit like that. Well, that was our ninja names. And then
I love this.
I told some of my buds. I think I was in the third grade. So this was probably 1993, 94 in that area. I told some of my friends at school, like, hey, me and my cousin started a ninja club. Do you want to join? And they were like, they were like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. So here's the goal. So we would all get together. We would meet up on like set during summer break. We would all like hang out and meet up. And we had to show our paper name badges that had our like this was the original like Twitter bio. It was we made these badges that had like our ninja names in it, and we would draw like a picture of what our ninja would look like, which was basically based off of all the Mortal Kombat characters like Sub-Zero, Scorpion, those guys, Reptile, Smoke. We would have like assigned colors to our ninja.
Of course.
This is the gayest shit ever, but it ruled, dude. It was so great.
This is awesome. This is what you and I are going to do
really
if we ever
like,
get to hang out.
I'm really opening up myself right now. I'm really like opening up. I loved it. It was so we would all meet up, and one of our plans was that as children, as 10-year-olds, we were gonna fly, like in Three Ninjas Kickback, the Three Ninjas movie. We're gonna fly to Japan, and we're gonna learn the way of the ninja. And we're gonna come back to America and be total badasses. We're 10-year-olds. Like, no, Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum did this. If they can do it, bros, we can do it. So we were like, all right, so when we get to Japan, we're gonna find the temple master, and he's gonna teach us the way of the ninja. We're gonna train and learn for a whole summer. Guys, we're doing this next year. This is going down. We had it planned out like to a T. Like like in our minds, we had like a picture perfect image of here's what's going to happen. We're going to get to Japan. Ninjas will greet us at the airport, and they will take us to the temple and teach us martial arts. And we're going to learn this, and we're going to come back here, and all the girls are going to like swarm us. They're gonna be like all the chicks are gonna be hot for us because we're badass ninja kids. We're gonna kick everyone's ass. So, and we would make our own, like, my granddad, he knew my love for Ninja Turtles, so he would make me like wooden nunchucks and wooden katanas in his garage, and he would like pass them out to all of us. Like, all right, we have ninja weapons. This is real.
Awesome.
We would go, and on Halloween, we would all buy ninja costumes, and we would go out and hit the streets and patrol as ninjas with our wooden weapons.
Oh, I love this. This is like everything I wanted to do as a kid, but didn't have the guts to do.
Oh, dude, no, it was me and my cousin Joseph, who lives in Tampa. Shout out to him. I'll give you names. I will name drop everybody that was involved in this because I remember we were the boys. So my cousin Joseph, there was the tallest one of us, whose name was Drew House, who went on to become a middle school football star and completely forgot about that we lived. There was Chris Wyatt, who was the first child of divorce that I ever knew. There was Chris Becker. There was Ben Bergeron and Dusty Lamport.
Oh, that sounds like a Parks and Rec name.
We were the bros.
Dusty Lamport.
Our ninja group. We were the bros. We met up like summer break. We were going to the clubhouse. We were gonna train the way of the ninja. We mapped out our trip to Japan as 10-year-olds. Me and Joseph would watch Power Rangers and mimic the moves as extra bonus training.
Of course.
As one does. But yeah, no, that was my summer of the early to mid 90s. That's what we did. We would go into the forest. We would go into the forest, and we would fight air. We would fight the air
Look,
and trees.
I don't know why you're talking about this like you're opening up and being involved. I was in like I think probably ninth grade and had some
Yeah.
bamboo sticks and went out back with a buddy of mine and we were like lightsaber fighting with bamboo sticks.
See,
Yeah.
Okay. This is like
Or American Gladiators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is like
That was our ninja training.
total like 360 on like the nerdum, as you're doing like Power Rangers
Yeah.
ninja shit, and you're doing lightsabers.
After you're
and
done,
Star
I will
Wars
tell
shit.
you how I became the leader of our group.
A whole okay.
After
well,
you're done.
So mine was big bad Beetleborgs.
Yes.
But time out. We were Renaissance times to where we can only use axes, swords, and
There's an AI
arrows,
of that.
archery.
There's a AI of that. Beard, if you'd be so,
so
Renaissance big bad Beetleborgs.
no, like we would. And it was like, okay, so what would we be like in 1500s England times and the Black Plague, and we're fighting bad guys as jolly ho, tally ho.
It was basically the big bad Beetleborgs meets Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds cool to me.
It
I
was,
mean,
it was
I'm all
really
for it.
fun. Like we didn't do the technological stuff of it. So we were like, okay, so this, I have a piece of wood with another piece of wood, like you get the cool tree branch, and it had like an appendage or something that you're like, this is an axe, or you get a good stick and you're like, this is a sword. And I had a bow, which I put string
Everyone
on.
can use a good stick.
Man, a stick is either a gun, a bow staff, or a sword.
I was thinking of someone else in a specific chat.
Fits.
So
What chat? Oh,
short-term memory and alcohol.
that chat.
But yes, no, I was LARPing. We would dress up in our characters like full costume, but it wasn't like, we would make shields out of cardboard and have sticks, and like I would take a a good sturdy branch and put a string on it, and I'm like, I'm an archer. But it was fun. God,
So-
childhood was so much better.
So
in the
can
90s.
I tell you how deep into the ninja rabbit hole I went?
No, because you're, yeah. Oh, you
As
were
long
the
as it's a
leader.
rabbit hole and not any other kind.
Well, my love of the martial art, the
Someone would like
on-screen
another hole.
martial arts went so deep that my dad enrolled me into Taekwondo,
Oh,
where I stayed for 17 years.
no.
Wow. I mean, that's
Yeah.
commitment.
I am a black belt.
I mean, I guess nobody else in that ninja group can really say that they committed like you did.
No, my cousin moved to Tampa Bay, got fat, and he has a push.
Look, I've seen Beverly Hills Ninja. You can be fat and be a ninja.
Yo, shout out to Chris Farley, the king.
That's
king,
right.
Our king, rest in power, king. Yeah. But no, my cousin actually, he now owns his own pressure washing business in Tampa Bay.
Nice.
Yeah, he's actually doing really well for himself. We haven't seen each other in like 22 years.
Math is hard.
Well, I'm thinking of how I haven't seen him since I moved here. Papa's funeral. We haven't seen each other since.
Yeah.
So we haven't, but I mean, we still talk. But yeah, he's doing great for himself. The rest of the crew, I hope they're doing well. I hope that the enemy ninjas have not found them and created
That's
their
always a
demise.
concern. It's always a concern because you can never really retire from being a ninja.
You know what I want though, more than anything, is like me and the boys to have a reunion.
Ninja costumes.
Dude. No, we just meet up at like a bar and we're having beers and we're
In ninja
reminiscing.
costumes.
We're reminiscing about the ninja days. No, in flannel and khakis, cargo shorts.
No, it has to be ninja costumes or
No,
nothing else.
I need full on dad attire or I'm not fucking
No, okay,
going.
okay, you can do it, but it has to be khakis, like cargo shorts and flannel over a ninja outfit.
Yeah.
With at least the belt.
No,
hiding
yes.
Under
The,
the flannel.
The Daniel LaRusso headband.
No, I want the belt.
So I'm not saying that I'm currently trying to find a good image for Renaissance big bad Beetleborgs, but I may be
There
trying to
isn't.
find a good.
But
There's not, because my mind as a child was crazy.
as a child or as a child?
As
Oh, you said my
a-
mind is a child. My mind is a child. Yeah,
No, my
that's
mind
fair.
as a child was weird, and I knew nothing about LARPing until after high school and college, and then I was like, "Wait, this is a real thing."
Do you know
where
what's
people
baffled me
what?
for a long time?
Okay,
How come when it comes to children of homeschool,
okay,
all of them
uh-huh.
have this weird thing about medieval times? All of you. What is it about homeschoolers and the medieval times? What in the fuck? When I was
Okay.
a junior, no,
Okay.
hold on. When I was a junior in high school, my first year in high school here, my first year of school here,
Okay.
my friend Brian,
Mhm.
who I was in a band with, we
Mhm.
started a band together.
Mm-hmm.
Up until that point, he was homeschooled.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker
Mm-hmm.
was gay for medieval shit.
Right.
What is it with homeschool kids and the medieval stuff?
Okay.
Why? There's
So-
so much other stuff.
Okay.
Why medieval? Homeschool kids and medieval. What the fuck is up with you guys
Can I
and
just-
medieval stuff? Is that all you learned about it? Is that where history begins and ends for you? Oh, well, there was knights. Well, Earth began and end with King Arthur. Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
The Black Cauldron is all of your favorite Disney movie.
That's valid.
It is a good movie.
It's no, I will not deny that at all because Black Cauldron rules.
It
What a
does.
great movie it is. But homeschool kids, like
Okay.
you live in like that movie is your essence.
Okay. So
What is it with
the
you in
a- okay,
homeschool?
the
You and-
age. Can I explain?
yes,
Okay.
please.
So the age time that
Yeah.
section
Uh-huh.
of where
Just the 1300s.
no, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're the very similar in age. We're a year and a week apart.
Yeah.
But so that's like the homeschool curriculum around that time.
Just medieval stuff.
Not just medieval, but that was usually the first
History
time era.
history began for
the
you
history
people.
began in middle school around that time. In
Okay.
homeschool times. So certain things stand out, certain things like that's kind of how it went because mine in middle school, Renaissance times.
All of you.
Well, all of it. Well, I can't talk for all of us.
I've met several.
Okay, so
homeschoolers.
that's when it started.
Okay.
And then in high school, you got to go deeper. You got to understand Greek, Roman, Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Viking mythology, Indian mythology. Like you started learning religion. But because in middle school, that was easier to explain because of again, most homeschoolers have the Christian religion behind it. And that's when the Christian Crusades really became popular.
Medieval. So
in
really
the
for you
medieval
people.
times is okay. So I'm going to say about 95% was the Christian Crusades.
Yes.
And that's when the real big, not the Vikings
English
was
rule.
before,
The
but
English rule.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's usually when during the medieval times is when the Christian crusades really
Sparks
started to
the empire
become exactly the
Right.
empire grew.
Is that your fascination? Your kind's fascination?
I think it was more along the lines of the style, the vibe, it was a happy-go-lucky time.
It really wasn't.
On the backside.
No. Famously not.
Well, I mean, if you look at
you can usually be happy-go-lucky on the backside.
You can, but when
I said
everything
what
is money because human and horse shit.
Yeah, but it was
disease.
But that's kind of like the generalized area is like in middle school, in homeschool times. That was the big part of it.
Okay.
Again, homeschool, Christian, religious,
right?
The shit. That's where it started. That's why the Renaissance times with the medieval stuff happened.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why it's a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
It's because we learned fashion, we learned lifestyle, we learned
did they not teach you how horrible it was with the disease and the
No, because it was all about the Christianity of
you're looking at so you were being shown one little this much.
We were shown
there's
there's this,
but you had to be shown
Jesus, Christian.
Okay.
This is the most important part.
Okay, because man, y'all homeschoolers were like vein dicking for medieval stuff.
Well, it was because it was.
I wasn't homeschooled, but in middle school, we have an entire year dedicated just to Texas history. So I get kind of the same thing with Texas stuff. I'm
shout out to the Alamo
for Texas. That's right. Remember the Alamo.
Oh, and don't you let me forget.
Don't you dare.
Catch you forgetting.
Even Pee Wee Herman remembered the Alamo.
Yes, he lost his bike. His bike was there.
Yeah,
it was in the basement. It was in the basement of the Alamo. The Alamo doesn't have a basement.
No.
Pee Wee Herman's bicycle.
Okay.
Bicycle.
Okay, so if you remember back to your middle school times,
yes,
what was the one thing that stood out in your middle school times
as far as history goes? Cavemen.
Okay.
When people started.
Well, that wasn't in
mine
because that was
Darwinism.
Neanderthal.
Darwinism. Yeah, Darwinism, which is the theory of evolution.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Of everything.
Okay.
That's and I think I started really to learn about the theory of Darwinism. I want to say my 7th or 8th grade year.
I'm just saying
but again, home versus public.
Right. Which home versus public is
you can just say it. You don't have to put it in the chat.
I'm replying. I didn't want to interrupt you. I wanted to reply without all right. Shut up, Mike. Shut up. Shut up, Mike. Shut up.
No, bitch, you're on our show. You're in the fucking tap room. We're not in the beard room.
Shut up. Science. You told me to say it.
You and your face.
If you lived in a castle, when you pooped, the doo-doo slid down a slide and down the slide of a castle.
It's the OG water park. Hold on.
Wait, is doo-doo?
Hold on.
Christianity as
chocolate rain. Chocolate rain.
Oh my god, we just went chocolate rain and what in the butt? I am back in high school.
Yeah.
I said what in the butt?
I said what in the butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt?
I really don't.
No.
Oh, there's another one from that time period. What was it? I touched my tra-la-la. Ding ding dong.
You touched my tra-la-la.
Yes, I'm so glad I'm not the only person who knows that.
My ding ding dong.
Dude, that was on my TikTok like 6 hours ago. It's still there. What was that
guy's name? I can't remember it.
I don't know because there's so many different people over X number of years that have used that one fucking thing.
Gunther.
that
It's Gunther.
it's really hard to trace. Is it Gunther is where it started? Some guy named Gunther?
Yeah. Gunther Ding Ding Dong. That's it.
Ding Ding Burr.
Ding Ding Burr is so much better.
Ding Ding Dong is a song by Swedish pop singer Gunther following the Sunshine Girls, based on a 1984 Dutch hit called Tra La La by Phil and Company.
Wow. There's your fun fact to kick off the weekend with fun facts.
Boy, that's taking me way back.
Too far back. Too far. Bring it back.
Are you guys ready?
For what?
Ask the internet.
Oh Jesus, I'm scared.
Let's do the Bert Kreischer edition
I'm
of this.
not taking my shirt off this time.
If you had to watch your biggest enemy fuck the man/woman of your dreams in order for you to marry him or her, would you do it?
Wait. Marry the person I don't like or marry the person?
Let's say, here's an example.
Okay.
I had to watch Aaron Jackson
Mhm.
and you
Right.
in order for us to be married.
Okay.
Would I do it? You had to watch me and April,
I don't know April.
the ex that tried to kill me.
I know, but I don't know her.
Okay, Alicia, the one you do know.
Kinda.
Would you watch me and her in order for me and you to be married?
Yeah, because I know I got the prize at the end.
But do you know the trauma that I have to go through?
Congratulations.
No, absolutely not.
You get the trophy.
Beard. If you had to watch your biggest enemy,
Watching this train wreck right now.
if you had to watch your biggest enemy, the person you hate most in this world, Joe Biden, fuck the woman of your dreams in order for you to marry her, would you do it?
I'm just glad to hear that it's not the biggest enemy.
Your penis is your biggest enemy?
Yeah, but
you son of a bitch.
Boy,
go to sleep.
That is tough. Because I would never be able to unsee it, but we would be together. I don't know if I have an answer.
So you would have to watch him do it to the woman of your dreams, but afterwards you and her live happily ever after until the end of your days each. That's the only stipulation. But to kick it off, he has to do it to her.
And I have to see it.
See, probably not, because Biden likes children. And Beard is a man of class and intelligence and intellect.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he does not. Like, kids are cool, but they're not. No, Joe Biden.
Oh shit.
Okay, guaranteed a happily ever after sort of thing. Yeah. In the reality of the world where I have to kind of deal with everything going forward, I don't know if I would take that chance.
No, well, outside of that though, it's just you and the woman of your dreams. Whatever happens. You do it together. You love each other forever. The love is there. It's never lost. You're just in love. You two are in love together with each other until the end of your days. But Joe Biden has to sleep with her first in order for that to happen.
Well,
this is the better version of Demi Moore movie where somebody has to sleep with his wife for $1 million.
Striptease?
Striptease, that's right.
Is it? That's the only, that and G.I. Jane are the only Demi Moore movies I've ever seen.
Because for money, probably not. Guaranteed happily ever after.
Yeah, no money.
Yeah,
just happily ever after.
I wouldn't be happy with it at first, but obviously I'd get there because happily ever after.
Would you rather have your own personal bathroom or your own? You have both. Your own personal bathroom or your own personal office?
Bathroom.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
100%. Yeah.
Bathroom.
100%.
Bathroom.
My bathroom would be fucking gross.
Bathroom. I have you and Gunner right now sharing a bathroom with
here's
me.
a fun one. Here's a fun one. If you got a one-time pass to do whatever you wanted, what crime would you commit? You get one shot at any crime. Everything is on the table. You decide, what are you doing? All of it. Whatever you do, you cannot be brought to justice for. You do it, and then you go on about your life like it never happened. Nobody comes
Hold
to
on.
you. What's your crime? What crime do you commit?
R2 of the Icky said Beard should show you guys the video of the lady picking up a lotion bottle with her.
I still
saw
don't
one-
think that is legit.
I saw one of a girl doing that with a beer bottle. Po Boys retweeted it.
So to answer your question,
What's your crime?
and to stress incredibly hypothetically, very hypothetically, because I'm a good person and I would not do this. And unfortunately, I'm not going to give you any details.
Okay.
There is a certain there is a person I would remove from this earth several years ago.
Okay.
Allegedly, hypothetically, in Minecraft.
Okay. You know what? I'll ask Gunner because he plays Minecraft and he might be able to.
Also asleep right now.
I'll ask him tomorrow.
He passed out. She's married.
What about you?
Hold on. She's married to Woody Harrelson, but she's got to bang Robert Redford.
Oh God.
For one night.
Yeah,
I think once you go Woody Harrelson, like that's it. You're out. Woody Harrelson's in.
I could get away.
What's your crime?
My crime.
You get one chance to purge.
Okay.
Everything is on the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna knock up an ATM?
Nope.
Are you gonna kill someone?
Oh, you want to know?
Are you gonna burn a building? What are you gonna do?
Run through a ballpark naked?
Not a couple.
Not
a couple. You get
on.
one.
No. Couple sticks of dynamite.
Okay.
Running into the.
Are you taking yourself out of the game too?
No, because I'm gonna throw it and run.
Oh, okay. You said a couple sticks of dynamite and run. I thought you were gonna.
No,
into
I'm gonna throw a couple. I'm gonna throw.
In the name of Allah.
No, I'm gonna
It's
throw
late night.
a couple of sticks of dynamite
into Planned Parenthood.
No.
No. I
support Planned Parenthood.
It's called a joke. It's called a joke. Kamala. Wayne Manor.
No. What did we watch with Whiskey Hill?
What did we watch with Whiskey Hill?
Yes. State of the.
Oh, the State of the Union.
State of the Union. Okay.
Oh.
I would show up at the State of the Union with a couple sticks of dynamite. I would light it and throw it and then run. There's my crime.
I mean,
they always have somebody hidden away, so there's still at least one that you're not taking out.
Doesn't matter. At least I take out majority. One person that they have hidden away has no power.
This next one is a yes or no. It's a yes or no. Could you still go to your barber if he was extremely racist?
Yep.
I mean, well, this excludes me.
Barber?
He's
I do this every week in the shower.
Have you met Tiffany?
Tiffany. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's not a barber.
She's a hairdresser.
Men are barbers. Girls are hairstylists.
No, girls can be barbers.
They can be Barbaras.
Barbaras. Yes, they're Barbaras. I see what you did there.
Barbaras.
Would you rather give the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10?
First 90.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, I don't
You
like
know
the
what?
last
Put your
10.
hand down.
I don't like the last 10.
Put
I
your
don't
hand
want that
down.
I don't want that in my mouth.
No.
I
Been there,
would
done
yeet
that.
myself in reality before I did either.
Fair.
I've got a gag reflex that would not make that possible. I would end up punching people just to get away from it.
Wait, no.
What's your stance
No,
on
hold
washing your
hold
hands
hold
after?
Hold on. Time out. Rephrase that. The blowjob.
Okay. Do you want to suck the dick and not have cum in your mouth, or do you want just like the guys?
So you're
the
talking
guys
about
getting
a dick.
the guys. What else would you give a blowjob to?
Right.
What else gets blowjobs?
Okay, fine. I thought you meant oral sex in general.
No, it says it's very specific. The word blowjob is there.
Well, I didn't see it.
Yeah, because if it was the other way around, I'm down to clown. I don't care. Get this all messy.
Yeah, obviously. No, that's called eating out. There's eating out, which is vagina, and then there's blowjob, which is you a blow on.
Yeah.
Because it's hot.
Wait. Hold on. I changed my answer.
Did you
I
forget
changed my answer.
Do you forget what a blowjob is?
No, I changed my answer.
Okay.
The last 10. I'll take the last 10.
Well, that means you're getting a shot in the mouth.
Okay, congratulations. My jaw's not going to hurt for the next 2.5 hours.
Is that how long it takes? What is your stance on washing your hands after going to piss? Not poop, only pee.
Wash your fucking hands if you touch your downstairs.
I don't wash my hands after I pee, only after I shit.
All right. Hear me out. It depends on if you have to make contact, because
yes,
there's one like called the dip and flip,
and
you grab you grab the waistband, you dip it down, you flip everything out, you've touched nothing but the waistband that's several inches away from everything. You do your business and you flip it back and you're done. Now,
but
I still do wash my hands
on a urinal.
That is exceptional.
On a urinal, you get ricochet.
Yes.
Now, here at home, I'm shooting down.
Yeah.
And I keep a safe distance. So no, I don't.
Okay.
If I'm in a urinal in a public restroom or orc, then yes, because you're shooting at a wall. That wall creates ricochet.
Yeah, urinal cakes don't reduce splashback. I don't care what they say. Big urinal cake can just piss off.
You get piss on the back of your hands because.
Okay.
But you are being a girl.
But
it's different.
But if you're at home,
nice.
Thank you. Do you touch the toilet seat before?
No, that's what feet are for.
It all depends on what you touch. Now, regardless, like if I walk in there, seats up, I do the dip and flip, no contacts made. I do still wash my hands, but that is an example where if like for some reason I didn't have time to, I would make an exception, but only then.
If I'm at work, because the urinals,
right,
it hits and then it goes boom, and then there's bounce back. Of course, right. It's going to get on my wrists and hands.
When you're home,
no, because I'm shooting down.
Yeah, but do you
or in the mornings, if I sit down to pee and tuck, no.
Okay, then that's fine. But
because I'm not touching anything. There's to where pee can get on me.
To tuck.
No, that's when you just close you tuck it in, you close your legs to hold it down with your thighs, your hands free.
You let gravity do the initial work and your thighs control the force.
So you don't touch the toilet seat, the lid,
not with hands.
Anything.
No, that's why again, we'll go back to Darwin's theory of evolution, where we used to all be apes. We can use our feet. Speaking of pee, all this talk, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, what's the next one before you go?
If someone texted you a picture of your dick or vagina with no context, would you know that it's yours?
He just leaves us with that.
He just said discuss.
Well, the worst part is whatever we discuss, we're gonna have to repeat whenever he comes back.
No, he won't. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. It depends on the mole placement. Is that really mine?
I think probably yes, but no one's getting any more details.
If someone sent me a picture of my Vahuhu, my Chi Chi, with no context, like I'd be like, what the fuck? Where'd you get this?
See, I have to think that it might be different for women because it's like perspective based, where it's easier for dudes to see something from our stuff from the same perspective that it might be photographed from.
right.
So, like, look, I'm 40 years old. I've lived with this thing for 40 years. I've been mostly single that entire time, so I'm very familiar with it. So, I would probably be able to tell.
I would be pondering like where would you find this? Like where did this come from? And I that's a really good question. Like
You'd have the like this denial and disbelief, like, no,
not really denial, but disbelief
no.
of like what? Like I like would that be mine? Like is that mine? Is it? Is that?
Now we got to get Mike's
I
answer.
have a to go back to the last thing.
Okay.
I went outside to pee.
Okay.
They need to wash my hands. All I did was pull my wiener out and
Well, that's
hands
good for
behind the
you.
back
That's good for you.
or on the handrail on the
That's
deck.
Good for you.
My little brother used to go out to the front porch to pee when he was a kid.
I do that when I take the dogs out if it's nighttime and I know.
Yeah, there
that
was
our
a
neighbors
road out there,
sleep.
and school buses. He would be standing out there, and a school bus would just drive by, and he'd just be out there pissing.
Sounds like Gunner.
All right, so you have to answer, Mike. Would you be able to recognize your own junk?
Yeah, I look at it every day. I've seen it every day for 39 years.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Tabby here. Is I think for guys it might be easier because it's a matter of perspective.
Yeah, I know that's me.
We can get a look at it easier.
I've seen my wiener. I know how weird it looks.
It does a little curly cue and it torques back.
No, that was an Andy Dwyer reference. Babe, you've seen my wiener. You know how weird it looks.
That's right.
When he goes streaking at the awards thing. You've seen my wiener. You know how weird it looks.
I said it was like, where did you get that? Number one. Number two is that really mine? Like I would be searching all over the picture to prove it's mine. Like what? Where did that come from?
You got your phone in one hand, a mirror in the other, and you're going, oh no. Yeah, no.
Hold on, let me recreate the angle. Let me just hold on. Just
give me your phone, I'll do it. There. Would you rather?
Oh no, I don't like these.
Oh,
I don't like these.
Would you rather
I don't like these.
have good oral from your grandmother or bad oral from your grandmother?
Both of mine are dead.
Oh, well, so you're out, babe. Either you decide or I'll decide for you.
From a
Nana, get in there.
I hate you. From a strategic God, I fucking hate you.
Look, it's not me. It's I downloaded this app.
This is a Dad's on Day quilt. Would you rather? Mine would be bad because I could stop it and be like, okay, I'm going to bed. I'm done.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm leaving.
Good choice.
It would be bad because if it was good, I'm gonna stay, and I don't want to stay. That deserves a drink.
Is your coworker garbage if you ask them if they've ever hit a woman and they have to pause and think about it?
None of my employees.
I'm gonna say no because if a woman hits somebody and wants her equality, she should get hit back.
On top of that, let me tell you about my ex-fiance who tried to kill me. So I dropped her like a sack of potatoes. All I wanted to do was go watch Sunday Night Football at Buffalo Wild Wings with a friend.
Yeah.
Knife pull. Someone's bleeding tonight, and it ain't fucking me.
Yeah, that's like me. The way I believe, try like old fashioned kind of chivalrous. No, I would not. But you want to pick a fight? I'll give you like 2, maybe 3 hits, and then you're getting decked. I don't care that you're female.
Are you garbage if you have a hot dog toaster?
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
No.
I'm on Reddit, by the way.
Nope.
Ooh, God.
I don't like that.
This is Reddit.
Ooh.
Would you rather always know when everyone is lying, no matter what or how small, or every time you shit yourself in front of a group of less than 22 people?
Wait.
75.
Read that one again.
I think I had aneurysm trying to read that.
Go to the next one. Fuck that.
Oh, God. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend having sex with me while I'm asleep and he's hold on. Boyfriend having sex with me while asleep and watching porn.
Wait, what?
Am I overreacting if my boyfriend is having sex with me while I'm asleep and he's watching porn?
Yes. No, you're not.
No, unless it was agreed upon beforehand.
Exactly.
Consent.
Yes. If she says, and this is just from the guy's perspective, if she says, look, I'm not in the mood, so I'm going to go to sleep, but if you need to use it, please feel free.
Yeah.
From a woman's perspective,
as
now,
long as there's consent,
if
shake.
let's say you and I,
okay, shake
you don't want to, you're not in the mood,
right?
But I am. But you say, look, I'm gonna go to sleep. If you need it,
but if you wake me up, I'm gonna beat your fucking face in.
No, but if you need it, here it is. Go ahead. You're not gonna get anything from my end, but if you need it, go on in, do your thing, and then go to sleep.
Right.
Is that okay?
Spit on it first.
If she says it's here if you need it.
Right.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Spit on it first.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
I mean, we're all gentlemen here.
Yeah. We're not going to go in raw. We're not psychos.
Well,
some people are. We're not. Beard's not. He seems like a good man. He seems like a
what's that phrase that came about in the insiders chat? A real friend warms up the lube first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You stick it in your pocket while you're getting worked up.
I am my own friend. It's called schmegma in the Jewish community.
It's also pre-cum for those of us.
I've heard that a lot though before.
What?
Like she says, I don't want to, but if you do, I'm gonna go to sleep. Here it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't wake me up.
But then she also says, well, now you did it. You just R-worded. You just raped me. But you said it was okay. No, I changed my mind. Like in your sleep, you changed your mind? Yes.
Ain't touching that.
I would have to search Reddit through it is where I saw it. I read Reddit a lot. I really need to stay off Reddit.
Yeah,
you ain't touching that one, but I might as long as she didn't wake up.
Yeah. if she says,
I'm kidding.
If she says I don't want to do it tonight, but I'm gonna go to sleep,
But
If you want
to-
to,
Well, I mean,
I'm not going to be.
no, it's a
let's
test.
let's modify the situation a little bit. If you have
It's
kind of an
confusing.
agreement, like
Because I don't want to be.
it-
Yeah,
like
you don't want to be
like if I wake up first in the morning and it's like, do you want to be woken up that way? And she says, yeah, at some point, whatever, you just have at it. I mean, how long does that permission go on? And that you kind of get into kind of like murky. So it's not even kind of like just like I'm going to sleep and ignore it. It's just like, because I mean, if I'm woke up with some chick sucking me off, I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's not bad. That's not a bad way to wake up in the morning. But
it never is ever in the history of time ever is that a horrible way to wake up. That is the top tier level of way of waking up. But from a woman's perspective, if she's like, hey, I'm not in the mood tonight, I know you are, and that's fine. So if you need to use me, go ahead, but just don't expect me to reciprocate. I'm going to go to sleep. It's here. When you're done, at least clean up your mess and then you go to sleep. Is that okay? Like if the woman says, yeah, go ahead if you need to, that's fine. Just if she says yes.
That's a fine line, though.
It's isn't it confusing?
It is.
Well,
it is.
She says
because as the guy, you don't want to be like, well,
Okay.
if I do, does that mean that I'm like
she's
I'm like
saying
being really like uncool? Because you don't want to be that way.
okay. Well, she's saying yes to
If
make you feel better.
Right. Okay.
She's saying yes to say, hey, I know I am not in the mood. I know you're in the mood, but I'm telling you,
I'm willing to open.
I'm willing to allow you
to do this.
To do this.
So if the female says, if you have to, you're welcome to.
Of course.
Is that okay?
But
I would still feel like a creep. I would, if it was me, like if it was us,
right,
and you were like, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm
Right.
tired. Here, I would still feel like even though you said yeah, go ahead,
right,
I'm still no.
Yeah.
would feel.
then you're a gentleman.
I would still feel
I
like
mean,
a creep.
it feels like half consent.
Exactly.
To where it's
I think it
not
needs to be
really
one.
like, hey, we're both in this together. I'm awake, you're not, or I am, you are too.
Right.
We have to make sure this is mutual.
I think it's either 100% consent or zero.
Yep.
At least wait till the morning when you're both waking up and everybody gets their farts out of your system and then go at it.
Oh man, you've never been in our bedroom. We fart while doing. Look, I've been she's holocausted. She's holocausted me before with the gas, and vice versa. Yeah, we've Hitlered each other a couple times.
Yeah.
Probably the horrible way of putting it, but it's gas and it's a gas attack.
We've gas chambered each other.
Yeah,
quite a bit. But no, that is a very fine thin line.
What it has to be a very specific agreement from between people who very much understand what they're getting themselves into.
Yes. Is that the right way to put it?
Well, I mean, because we're crossing into kind of like maybe fetish territory where like like maybe he's into somebody who's passed out or whatever, and she's okay with playing that role or something like that. So we're kind of crossing into that territory. Okay. So
does that make sense to you?
So
from a female perspective,
it has to be very specific situationally, I think. Otherwise, I do agree with what you said, Mike. It just you just would feel weird. It's an icky situation at best.
Yeah, like I said, if it was us, I would still feel like even though you said, yeah, please go for it, oblige yourself, I would still feel like a scumbag.
I feel
because you're just laying there.
At the same time, she needs to be fully aware and conscious of the situation to make it consensual.
Well, that's what I was saying before. Is what if you're like you're asleep, you're sawing logs, you're
right,
you're out,
right,
your lights out,
right,
but you still said
if you want
You
to.
still said yes. I
No.
would still feel, you see.
Nope.
So
My
is that
perspective, mine,
right?
personal,
Yeah.
personal me.
Yes.
No.
Even though you
Even
said
though
yes.
I said you could, no.
So yes means
Okay.
no.
Okay. No.
No,
okay,
I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Again.
Legitimate question.
Okay.
Does consent of a future act, knowing that you would be in a state where you can't make consent at that moment? Let's say you're going out for drinks and you both know you're going to go home, sleep with each other, but once the drinks hit, you're not necessarily in a state where you can make an informed decision. Does that change things? Because I think that's kind of similar, because it's like, I'm going to go to sleep. I say yes now, knowing that I'm going to be in a state where I might not be able to say yes or no later.
This is groundbreaking.
That's a legitimate question.
I feel like we're creating an understanding from both sides of the spectrum.
This is my point of view.
Well, no, I'm
Right,
just saying.
right,
I feel
I
like
know,
this
but
is we're
this isn't
creating an understanding for everyone.
female
Yeah,
point of view.
this is you personally.
Me personally, which is kind of weird.
It's not kind of weird.
No, it is for me though. Me personally, this is kind of weird.
No, I know.
This is me telling you what I feel. So if we went out for drinks and at the beginning of the night, I'm like, whatever happens, you can do what you want to me.
Like, oh, you're getting lucky tonight. Yada yada.
Or even if I pass out because I drank too much, you could do whatever.
So if you said yes, go for it. But
okay, so I'm putting my perspective in the guy's perspective.
Okay.
Where I'm that person.
Okay.
I would still continue as they're asleep or passing out. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Even the slightest hint of like there's a resistance of, yeah, I guess if you want to, then I would be like, no.
Well, no, not like that is not what my question is.
I know, but
if I said, hey, like I know, yeah, right, you want to go to sleep, but I asked you, well, you said if you want to, please feel obliged to do so. Yes, do it, go for it. I don't care. I'm going to sleep. You do whatever you want.
And then I go to sleep.
And so if I do, is that bad?
But you being the gentleman.
What? No, I'm not talking about me personally. I'm speaking like in generalities.
I know, but generalities.
Yeah.
As okay, she is drunk.
Yes.
She's exhausted. She's tired.
Yes.
I'm going to be the gentleman and not do this until she is cohesive enough to agree to this.
Right. That's being me.
Yes. To where it's a mutual agreement of the act of sex.
I think we could go around in circles on this for a very long time, because I think we all agree that it's very specific to the couple that are having that agreement.
Yes.
It is very specific.
There should be a yes on mutual ground.
Even if consent is given, knowing that she's going to be in a state where she can't make an informed decision later on, it is still at best uncomfortable or icky for the guy to keep going for it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think most good guys would look at that and go, maybe next time.
Again.
Yeah.
Cohesive, where you can say we both consent to where it's not, oh, she's drunk. She said, okay, this is cool. I want to go to sleep.
I have a perfect example. It was last week. We both were, but you ended up falling asleep. So I said, well, okay, well, maybe another time. And I rolled over and I faced the other way and I went to sleep also.
That's what I'm saying is you have to put yourself again, that's the thing, is like it's not, she might say yes to make you feel
You see what Reddit does to people?
she makes you feel better to make, like, to calm the situation, like,
And it's also
like she feels obligated.
exactly.
and you should never make the woman feel obligated.
No, of course not.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then you've eliminated all the passion.
Yeah.
Right.
And let me go ahead and appeal to the base lizard brain of us dudes.
Yes, please.
If
Frog.
just not getting laid once because she might get pissed off and you might be in the wrong, it will get you to getting laid 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 times more in the future. It's worth it to be a gentleman for that night. Just chill out,
Exactly.
go to the bathroom,
Crank
rub
one out.
out, yeah, and then go to bed.
Yeah. Or go in the backyard.
Come on. Maybe don't do that depending on where you live. People call that in. That's a sex crime.
Not if it's 2 a.m. Your neighbors are asleep. Trust me, they're old.
Yeah, they're old.
Been there, done
Neighbors
that.
are old. But
Sorry,
no,
Dan.
it would be okay. So if I gave you consent,
Came in the neighbor's backyard again.
Oh God.
Sorry, he was asleep. His
If I
property
gave you-
tax value stays the same. No one cares.
Humble brag about that 6-foot arc coming out of your dick.
Yeah. I'm a Jedi. I know my worth. I fought Vader, bitch. Humble me.
I don't think anybody can humble you.
I humble myself all the time.
You
I
know,
don't think I'm
starting
worth a
where
lot.
we were with like these really stupid questions, you really brought us to like a serious,
Oh,
like
he
heavy topic.
he was.
It's not me.
super-
These were the Burt Kreischer questions of Ask the Internet. They were literally submitted by Burt Kreischer because he has a cure. So
No, but honestly though, is if she said do whatever,
oh wait, no, that's with the Tom Segura deck.
is it?
Yeah, it's the Tom Segura
Oh, I'm channeling his wife. Here we go.
because she's amazing.
I fucking love her so much.
Christina
I
Pazitsky.
love Christina so much. But no, if you came to bed and I said, okay, do whatever,
Yeah.
but there was like, I was sleepy, I was drunk, whatever, you should be like, okay, I want this,
Uh-huh.
but
Take notes.
That's for later.
sticky notes at that.
They are sticky.
But
Look, you said it was okay. I have it documented.
Take
But-
it to a notary, get it certified.
I'll have
My
Jerry
mom-
Gergich. No, right.
my mom was in there.
Yeah, but Jerry Gergich. We
Yeah,
have
but my
Jim
mom-
O'Hare's autograph.
I know, but my mom, she's closer.
Okay, Mom, is it okay? Your daughter said that I could do this to her. Can you just
Be
right here?
super awkward.
That's the weird part.
Yeah, it is. But you should be as the gentleman.
Well,
Is
obviously.
yes, I know I want to get off, but she is not cohesive. She's not like she can't.
See, this is where porn lied to us. Well, she's asleep, so just wake up, smack it on
Oh,
her lips.
Porn is completely a lie.
That's why I don't watch porn. It's just bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
I hate how fake Hollywood is.
Oh, it's so bullshit.
It's CGI.
the whole thing.
Yeah, they
It's
think you can just
CGI.
get in there, take the tip of your tongue, and just kind of go. Everything's fine.
No.
Yeah, no,
Done. That's
Mm-mm.
not how this works.
nope.
CGI. It's CGI.
They had what a workshop.
Yeah. Jerry, you watching right now?
Hollywood, Weta, and now we're getting into AI.
Yeah,
It's going to be all
AI.
produced by AI.
It's AI sex.
Jesus.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Wasn't that the last Avatar?
They were blue.
The
and
last
tall,
Avatar
so-
movie?
I don't know. I
Was
saw
a
the
lot
first
of
one.
AI.
That was it.
Mm.
Let me tweet James Cameron and ask him how this
Okay.
goes down.
But if you can if I said that's okay, but then you were like, okay, cool, this is cool, but then you were
it
like,
feels kinda-
oh,
She's
she's
asleep.
drunk, she's asleep,
this
she's
feels rapey.
tired, this is super rapey. Like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
That's-
would be the better option.
That's the right way to do it.
There has to be a mutual consent.
As in, both of us are awake.
Exactly. Both of us. This is going to happen because both of us are awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that applies to most couples. There, like I said, there are some very rare instances where it's going to become a kind of fetish thing between them that they have to agree on.
Yes. Yes.
And in those kind of instances, I can see where it's not necessarily a bad thing, but that is very specific to that very specific couple. That is absolutely no way a blanket statement.
But that would also be like behind the scenes of they have a contract, they have a binding deal.
Like
Of,
he has to know that she's kind of into that thing. She has to know he's kind of into that thing.
right.
And like that's a back and forth you have. That's not a first date agreement. That's something that you agree on over a long period of time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what's the next?
We'll do this. This will be the last one.
Last one.
Would you rather be in jail for a year or use a year of your life?
Like just lose a year?
Yeah.
Lose a year.
Well, no,
at least I'm not sitting in jail.
You die a year earlier than expected, or would you rather spend that year in prison?
I'll lose a year. Nope, I'm not going to prison.
I
know what happens.
I watched Reacher, and I don't think I could do what he did in prison. He won.
Yeah.
Or the last season of Arrow.
In the it might have been around 2008, 10, something around there. I had a female prison guard while I was selling her a cell phone. Unprompted, just tell me. I swear, you better hope you don't go to prison. You'd be very popular. How do you respond to that?
Ooh, you're a pretty boy.
That means that she wanted to fall asleep while you fuck her.
Yeah. I mean, I just had like real short, like everything, like all this was just kind of
so it was like mine.
Yeah, even shorter probably, because this is actually pretty thin. Once it grows out, it looks thicker. Okay. So it's just kind of like this light colored blonde fluff at the time.
Okay.
But that is a kick to the balls as a young man to have a woman tell you better not go to prison because you'd be popular. But then looking back on it,
I think she wants to watch you do some gay shit.
Well, I had a coworker at GameStop, my job before then.
It's like when guys want to watch two chicks fuck. This is her version of that. Like I want to watch two guys fuck.
I know what I am. I'm apparently a cub, which is a hairy, shorter dude.
How tall are you?
As opposed to 5'6".
Oh my god, I'm taller than you.
Oh, you're gonna be the big spoon again.
So
I got you.
I had a coworker that apparently was later on came out as a furry, but before that came out as gay. Nobody knew this at the time, and he would go to lunch and come back having just had so much wine, and he'd put his hand on my shoulder, just glazed over, half open eyes, goes, "Steven, you're a beautiful man." Then turns out later on he was banging a dude who was the Filipino version of me.
Oh no.
I had a
so he was
boss.
into me.
I had a boss at a place that I used to work at do that stuff with me.
Mm-hmm.
Until a 10-year younger version of me showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, yeah, about 10-year younger version of me
12.
showed up. 12 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Showed up.
Okay,
and
12 younger. I thought you were saying 12 years old.
No, 12 years
my heart skipped a beat.
No.
Younger.
I was 12 years old when this person was born.
Yeah. So his attention diverted from him to the younger person.
At the haunted attraction nice. that I retired from. I don't care. We're not friends. Yeah.
I've worked with a couple of people. One where I stood at the front of the store, so I have to look into the store, and directly in front of me was the cell phone department, and this dude named Brian, not going to say his last name, stood there waiting for people to come buy cell phones, and would eye fuck me the entire time. Yep. And I couldn't look away because my job is to look at this camera screen in the store. And it's just like, I am not comfortable with this.
It's very uncomfortable.
But I mean, it is kind of a compliment, you know, to know that, you know, it's fine. I've come to terms with it. I've had dudes whistle and holler at me bending over, filling up air in my tire.
I've seen you without your shirt off many a time. I get it. I get it. I get it. Look, hey, no homo, but I get it. I get it.
Maybe a little bit of homo, but only a little bit.
Just a little bit. I get it.
Just the
I
tip.
see where they're coming from. I mean, you're a very handsome man.
I mean, bringing that back to like the hotel industry and working at an extended stay type hotel, I had a dude staying with us over 90 days, and like 30 days in, he kind of talked to me. 60 days in, he was talking to me a bit. Almost 90 days in, he was talking a lot. I told you about him.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I just forgot?
You probably forgot. Alcohol.
I remember the guys that said, "Hey, we're drinking in our room later. You should come up."
No, this guy was like, "So what's the cool spots in town?" I was like,
not here.
From Southern Indiana, go to 4th Street, go to Bardstown, go Bardstown Road, go to
away.
Here's some cool bars.
You could go away."
And he was like, "Well, do you want to go out with me afterwards and show me the bars?" I said,
"That motherfucker." Okay, I remember this
construction guy.
Yeah, this stupid bitch.
Construction guy. I was like, I gotta check with my husband first. And I don't really tell people. Extended stay, you get to know people. You really do, because they're there for a long time. You get to interact. You get to know.
We're here
them.
for a good time, not a long time. So we're in this room if you're trying to like hang out later.
Yeah, no. So I was like, I gotta check with my husband before I go out. And he's like, "Well, just take me out, show me some places. I'll drive, I'll pay, whatever." I was like, "Well,
I have a date."
I was, that point. Yeah. I was like, "Well, I gotta check with my husband." This was like literally right after we were married, like 2-3 weeks.
Here's my trauma.
No,
there you are.
No.
Well, then I'm getting mad about it again.
No, don't get mad.
Get even.
Mad.
That's right.
There's no mad.
Don't get mad. Get even. Find this bitch.
There's no mad.
Beard's like, "Yeah, hunt this motherfucker down. Let's go. Grab that gun behind you, Beard. Let's fucking roll out."
Don't drag me into this.
But I was like, okay, I have to check with my husband.
McShane, you still here?
No.
I
don't have to chat. No, he's gone. He's posting on Twitter his
McShane
political stuff. But I was like, okay, well, let me check with my husband and make sure it's okay that I could go out with you. He was like, "You're what?" I was like, "My husband." And he was like, "Oh." The next day he was gone. That was a little bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty clear. That's not weird. That's pretty clear.
Yeah.
I mean,
a hotel industry and hospitality
is pretty weird. Well, like I heard on a Netflix series, hotels are for businessmen and hookers.
Or politicians in them.
Same thing. Politics is a business, and they love
5,
hookers.
6, whatever it is
5
now.
or 6, yeah. Watch listen to the next episode.
Yeah,
it'll be worth it.
Monday's coming up sooner than you think, folks.
Yeah, I asked a question and I got a lot of answer. Let's just say that.
You shouldn't have opened.
You opened up a can of corn.
You opened. Because we're in bourbon country. That's good.
No, that's a reference from Super Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Super Troopers reference.
Yes.
Oh man. All right.
So I just real quick want to apologize that I did send the
don't apologize.
Picking up the lotion video to the Gray's Taproom DMs that R2
that's
was
all him. That's all
suggesting earlier. I still think that this is actually something that is a mechanical device that is hidden in there because you don't see the left hand And I'm pretty sure the body doesn't work like that.
Is this what a queef is? No, it's literally her camel toe is going.
Yeah,
Remember the mechanical hanger?
Give me that.
I'm almost certain that is a mechanical
Oh
device
my
stuffed
God,
in her
a dog
shorts.
farted. It's so gross. No,
It's like
that's
it's like a
no,
Pokemon.
no. That's muscles contracting.
Why does it have a
Ugh.
grip? Why does it have kung fu grip? It extracts like it.
Look,
The baby-
Get
at
over here. It's
the-
Scorpion.
I think this might be Scorpion's mom.
I mean, have you seen that movie? What's it called? Teeth?
Yes.
Don't. Nope. That's my
Yes.
trauma. Don't
Yeah.
ever.
He's
Nope. I need to.
terrified
I
of
need
that
to.
Look,
movie.
look,
That is
Look,
horror
I
need
was
the number
told
to
to
your
send
therapist.
it, so I sent it. I have to be nice because my YouTube home is on his channel, so I sent it.
Oof.
He makes
Ugh.
us see it, so now I want to make y'all see it.
No, we've seen the movie. We
Not the
watched it-
movie, that video.
Oh, the video. Yeah. No, we watched the movie together like I think 13 years ago, and I didn't like it. I thought it was the acting sucked. I thought that the plot was horrible.
No,
You
it was
shush.
Scary as shit. You didn't like the teeth in the vagina.
You shush.
What man would?
Exactly.
Look, I haven't seen it. The premise to me
Go,
seemed
Joe.
kind of interesting, but no, I haven't seen it.
I thought that it was a movie about dental hygiene.
It's
I was wrong.
it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
For who? A xenomorph? A xenomorph?
No, her. I wish every woman had a defense mechanism in their vagina.
You want every man to be gay.
Can you fucking did you not watch the video, the movie?
Yes.
Okay. When she actually had consensual sex.
Oh, did she? I don't
she
remember much
had
of it.
consensual
I was
sex.
too scared.
The teeth retracted. But when she felt fucking threatened
Oh, well, that,
and
yeah.
she was forced upon, that's when the teeth came out. But if it was
Mike saw one dick bite and he went to
Yeah.
his happy place. He never watched. He never saw the
Happy
rest of
Place.
it.
I did the happy dance. I was scared. Like, oh no.
No, the premise of the movie actually seems pretty interesting to me, but
yeah.
I've just never been much of kind of like a horror type, bloody sort of movie, sort of.
Oh,
movie
see,
viewer,
we,
so.
we love horror movies.
we love horror
Plus,
movies.
I also understand
That's what's
if
unrealistic.
you've got a dick and there's a chance for it being bitten off, you're always hesitant to. It's just it's ingrained into us. I understand it. I understand the story. But it's kind of
scary,
ingrained
like-
into us. It makes us feel pain that's not even around the dick. It's up in your gut.
Yeah.
Then
You get the shivers.
then make sure it is consensual. That is the entire premise of the movie.
Well, I
Yeah.
think no, it is. You're right. But I think it's the idea of, hey, this thing has teeth and it can bite it off.
Okay.
I'm scared whether she says yes or not. I'm scared to go in there.
Which,
It's like an Indiana Jones.
Good.
Think
by
of
the
it
way,
as,
let me just go ahead and point out,
think of it as an Indiana
which is
Jones
why I
trap.
may not be as big a fan of blowjobs as most dudes, because there are teeth in there.
See, I don't mind teeth.
I don't always want to take that chance.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I've dated some
Consensual-
characters.
you got to request it. It's not like
Mm.
the vagina where you stick it in and just bites it off. And now you're a girl.
Yeah, but that's
Welcome
not
to
consensual.
lesbian. Welcome to being a lesbian now.
We've got a new blue and pink and purple flag for you to fly.
They're all depressing dark colors, not
It's
the
dark.
vibrant-
It's hot pink and dark royal blue.
No, it's magenta, royal blue, and
Whatever the other pink is. How many pinks are there?
there's a lot of pinks.
Well,
They're all just lightish red.
you have dark red, less dark red, and then blue. Dark blue.
I can tell that Tabby is done with our bullshit. She is
Well,
done.
it's when you
I have color OCD.
she does. It's
I
wild.
really have color OCD.
You either call them by their actual name or you leave them out of your mouth. It's like Will Smith
we
and
had
Jada.
the Fiesta, the fucking Fiesta plates and bowls. You know what I'm talking about? Like
He doesn't. He's never seen our old cutlery before.
So the Fiesta bowls, they're like super dark red, orange, yellow.
She would put them in color order.
Shut the fuck up.
And then I would, after her, I would go in and rearrange them.
And I would keep them in color order. Plates, bowls, the whole fucking shit. And then he would wake up before me and rearrange them.
Rearranging all of them.
I'd wake up the next morning and look in the cabinet and have a panic attack.
This was my Disney World.
The crayons have to be in color order.
Oh, we're gonna have red, gray, black, blue, white.
Nope.
Nope. What you do is you just gather all of them up in a big bundle and you just right back into the box. Just however they fall.
No, you pick them up, and then with as many as you can do this too.
No.
And then you ball them up and stick it back in the box.
Nope.
Like move them around like this so they mix up. It's like shuffling a deck of cards.
Red,
put them back in.
Red, orange,
black,
orange,
white.
Shut the fuck up.
Roy B. Jiv or nothing.
That does not exist in my plane. Nope.
I need a shirt. I need a shirt right now that says Roy G. Biv or nothing.
It's like Nerf or nothing, but it's Roy G. Biv or nothing. It's a rainbow Nerf gun.
No, it literally you
or
don't
a box
understand.
Of crayons.
Red, orange, yellow, green, yellow, green, blue, turquoise.
Well, look at these out of order colors.
They are so out of order colors.
This shirt is just an autistic stick figure kid ordering crayons.
You want to see her trigger? I'll take a picture of it and show you.
No. Look, it's yellow, orange, red. Oh no, the blue. That no.
There you go.
No.
Look at that beard.
Oh no.
Look on Twitter.
No.
I'll see a photo.
Oh my god, that kills me. That's killing me.
I did it on purpose.
I can't do it. It's so bad.
Oh, that has to drive you nuts.
I have color OCD.
That's gonna be my Facebook profile picture.
That is my that's my thing. Like
I'm gonna put our logo on the orange one.
Sam Varju in the chat says, "Are we live?"
No, Varju. It's one of her college friends.
Yeah, that just came in a minute ago.
Aww.
He's probably just now getting home from work. He's a chef. Unlike Aaron, Varyu is an actual chef.
He is. He's a sous chef, actually.
Oh well, he said that we could do a live podcast at the bistro, and I'm still waiting for that. Yeah.
He's
see, I have more respect. I mean, like information wise, yeah, I have a lot of respect for chefs proper. But when you're dealing with sous chefs, those like the chefs that actually have to do all the work that the chef tells them to do.
They get shit on.
I mean, the chefs might at least from what I understand, doing like quality control and making sure it's more managerial sort of thing. But the sous chefs are the guys that are sitting there and have to chop veggies for 2-3 hours.
Yep. No, Varyu is amazing. I've known Varyu for almost 20 years now. We went to college together.
Yeah.
It's
super cool dude.
17 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually been on the show.
He has been on the show.
Every friend group needs a Sam.
Look, if you're going to let me on your show, obviously the bar for entry is pretty damn low.
Well, it only took 148 episodes, but here you are.
Yeah, but I've only also been in this game for less than a year, so yeah,
that's fair.
We met him.
All it took was Whiskey Hell making a Patreon.
and you and him losing shirts.
Do you know what I told her last week? I told her, and see if you can relate to this. I said, I don't really like it when new people subscribe to Whiskey Hill's Patreon because I like the chat the way it is, like where it's like the three of us and Elle and Buttercup and Aaron, and that's it. I don't want these outsiders coming in and throwing off our vibe.
I agree, but that's also kind of stuck up hipster of you.
It is. I know. That's what I said. It is like I like it to be us because like we're like the crew.
OG.
We were Whiskey Hell Insiders before it was cool.
All these new people are coming in and kind of throwing off our vibe, and like they're like, you don't know what we're talking about. Shut the fuck up.
That's how Austin, Texas is. It actually has been for years. Is you have the weird Austinites. It's basically East San Francisco. Yeah. But then it got popular to live there, and it just everybody flooded in, and all the natives could do would be to complain about all of the other people bringing in business and money and things like that. Just, oh man, I miss when Austin was just this little town. That's what that's kind of what you sound like. I understand it, but I'm gonna judge you still.
No, I get. Yeah, please,
yeah.
But her and I were both in agreement on this. Like, no.
Yeah, no.
You guys don't know. You guys don't know Whiskey Hell like the way that the rest of us do.
Well,
you're not cool. Like, you're not with us.
They have a lot of new people.
We're the vets. You guys are like the rookies.
But they don't join the chat.
No. And I don't want them to join the chat. Stay out.
That just means we have to make up new drinks for them.
Exactly. That's work. It's the weekend. I don't work on weekends.
You have to make up new drinks. And you have to make up new traits that they exhibit during the chats for the drinking game.
At least 3. They have to be at least in 3.
If it's not like the 3 of us and Aaron and Elle and Buttercup and
I meant they
stay
have
out.
to be they
don't
have
get
to
in
be
the chat.
At least 3 chats.
You're not don't.
Oh, okay. I see.
No, don't come in the chat at all. You're throwing the group vibe off. We're the wolf pack.
They have to be present and make their presence known in the chat.
You have to be
for 3 episodes.
You have to be active through the full
effort.
Yeah.
Right. But I do love what Whiskey Hill does for that.
Well,
I asked McShane if we did it, would it be like, are we ripping you guys off? He goes, no, if you want to do it, I don't care. That's it. We do it, but if you want it to be your thing too, it's no one copyrighted this. Do it.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Well, just as a shout out to the Whiskey Hell drinking game, this is a Beretta 96. It's in 40 caliber ACP. Oh.
He's talking about guns.
Yeah,
let's go. Oh, beer. Talk about guns. Take a drink. I'm gonna take this drink.
Yeah.
Sam said, "Happy WrestleMania Day,
Eve." Today is actually no, that was me, because it is
Sam
Saturday,
said, Happy
and tonight is
WrestleMania.
No, the Grace Taproom podcast said,
"Happy WrestleMania." What you said?
It's highlighted. See,
I don't watch wrestling, so I don't give a shit.
Well, no, Varyu said Happy WrestleMania Eve.
Okay.
To him, it's still Friday,
right,
beginning off as late as he does.
Right.
But it's now officially Saturday, which tonight is, and I will miss the first part of it because of Dungeons and Dragons. So when we get home, I will be distracted heavily during the Whiskey Hell Insiders because on my phone I will be watching WrestleMania also.
Sorry, just the Star Wars talk earlier, and I'm gonna miss WrestleMania because of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if I want to hang out with you anymore. I think my mom said we can't hang out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man. Hey, it's all her, man.
Beard's mom said he can't spend the night. Okay, well, what about next week?
Oh man, I've got soccer tournament. I'm tired.
I have soccer. And
my grandparents are coming into town.
Yeah, my grandparents that I just told you were dead, or I've got to go visit them.
It's gonna be an all day thing.
It's just so much.
I fucked up.
I have to slip in fruit snacks and Capri Suns
I fucked up. I got back into wrestling. I fucked up.
Did you?
I did. TikTok was like, dude, you got it. I used to watch this back in the day. You should check this out. I'm like, yeah, okay. Show me one video. All right, well, now here's part 2 of that same thing. Okay, watch this. So here's what's happening now. Oh man, that's wild. Well, so Cody Rhodes, oh man, I need to follow along with this. This seems interesting. So The Rock is back, someone who you liked when you were 14 years old. He's, oh man, okay. But he's a bad guy now. Oh shit. All right, fine, I'm in. All right, you got me back in. I'm reeled in. Let's go. Now tomorrow, like, I want to go to Dungeons and Dragons because I'm gonna miss the first hour
Well,
of
you can say
WrestleMania.
you have
So what you do
diarrhea.
is you just make your first roll a really stupid roll.
I have
just like-
Peacock right here. Fuck Steve's role. You're not
Just
supposed
set
to,
it
dude,
off- no,
dude.
set it off to the
No,
side.
dude.
It's okay.
No, Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. It's
Well,
women's
Danielle watches
women's world
Facebook
undisputed title. I gotta watch
all
this.
the time. She watches Facebook while we're playing
I'll
and then
be-
screams,
I
"I,
have-
don't know what we're doing."
I have my phone on my lap. Mike, so your character, hold on. What? What are we? Yeah, dice.
yeah, hold on. Somebody just brought out a ladder. Hold on.
I rolled a 16. Okay. Very interesting. Yes, I agree with what you said. Come on. God
Hey, that's
damn it,
basically
you
me in
lost.
the back row of a church on Sunday morning, just discreetly going.
Are you watching football? NFL Sunday.
Or doom scrolling through Twitter.
Yep.
I remember when I was in church, I had a one of those pullover starter jackets,
Nice.
hood up. Mike, are you paying attention? Yeah. There you go. Sorry, Mom. My dad would hit me.
My
attention.
dad's the pastor who is also a teacher that I spoke about earlier.
My
So
dad
he
was
knows.
my dad.
So he
Mom and
knows
dad were youth
where
directors.
my eyes are.
My parents were my youth directors. My parents, both of them at the same time.
Mm.
It sucked.
There
It
was
sucked.
one Wednesday way back in the day where I showed up for like the Wednesday night youth group thing. I was the only kid who showed up.
Were you
And
Baptist?
so, oh yeah, still am.
there it
technically.
is. You're Southern Baptist, you motherfucker.
Although technically the way we do things now, most Southern Baptists would condemn us, and they kind of have because they've ignored us and isolated us and don't really care about us. But regardless, so I'm the only kid who shows up for this. And I'm thinking, it's like, okay, it's not going to happen. Nope. We don't just sit where we normally do. We go back to the youth minister's office, and these two adults sit down, put me like a police interrogation, sit me in the corner, and proceed to give their lesson like they normally would, except I have to answer every single question. That is the most like uncomfortable I've ever been.
Do you know what my first youth pastor taught me? So here's how Jerry the King Lawler punches. And he would throw a punch at me, and it would graze the tip of my nose just enough so I could feel the air off of it. And he was like Amos. Amos's height, a giant,
Jesus, almost 7 feet
almost
tall.
7 feet tall. He goes, "Here's how Jerry Lawler punches."
Ooh.
I'll never forget in Sunday school class. Here's how they punch in wrestling. This isn't what Jesus wants.
All right, I'm gonna take the girls out.
Yeah,
I gotta pee.
It's bedtime. It is
Total bedtime.
It is almost
Okay.
3 a.m.
Are you talking about the dogs or the girls?
No,
The dogs are the girls. The dogs
are
are
Okay,
the
girls.
just making sure, because Mike and I, we do that. I just wasn't sure you were ready to do that. So
My balls are called the girls.
No, the girls, the beautiful girls. You go outside, go pee pee. Oh,
But yeah, it is a 2:15 a.m.
What's
here.
that? You go pee pee.
yeah,
I would-
I have not been on anybody's show, after show, or live stream as long as I've hung out with you guys.
Well, welcome to the tap room, dude. And look, anytime you want to be on the show, dude, just honestly say the word, and we will. You're a guest for like 100%.
All right.
Yeah, you're always welcome on the show, dude. Anytime you want, dude. You have free reign.
I appreciate that. I think I still think you give me too much credit, but if Aaron were here, he'd say, "Shut up and take the compliment."
That's exactly what he was. Aaron's been on our show like 4 times.
A lot.
Yeah,
Not including
I think he's
Patreon?
been on our show more than we have. Well, he's talked on our show more than we have.
He's talked more on our show than anybody.
The man can talk.
You.
He
Love
can.
you. Oh God.
But
he can
Aaron rules, and he is
Mhm.
so awesome, and we love him very much. He's awesome.
talk. Thank you, Beard.
Yeah, I've had my fill of alcohol, and I am ready to call it.
It's time for bed. It's been a long Friday. It's been a
Yeah.
long
Done
week.
yet.
I've been up for 22 hours.
Oh, you should sleep for 22.
I would love nothing. No,
You
because
have
I'll
D&D tomorrow.
no, I'll miss WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
I
Priorities.
Yeah, I gotta watch WrestleMania. Fuck D&D. I want to watch WrestleMania. Oh, D&D is fun too.
No, I've really enjoyed hanging out with y'all. This was a good time. Thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah. Well,
Anytime.
we'll see you tomorrow night. Or well, technically no, it's Saturday, so we'll see you later tonight.
We'll see you
Yeah,
later on.
eventually I'll be late to the show, but I'll be there.
That's fine. We'll announce your arrival.
Beard's his girlfriend said yes, but he doesn't understand.
Mike and I get to play with lightsabers in the backyard.
Beard's spending the night, and we're having pizza rolls. We're gonna watch Suburban Commando with Christopher Lloyd and Hulk Hogan. All right, dude.
Thank you guys who have also watched
Yes.
and followed, and make sure you check us
And if
out.
you're going to be in the Indianapolis area on April 27th, we're doing a live podcast. Come
We
check
are?
us out. Dab, take us out of here.
There's no taking us
Oh,
out of
wait,
here.
oh.
Let's just go. There's no buttons.
All right, Beard. Well, we'll see you later, dude.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
See y'all. Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
I have to pee. It's so bad.
Where's the button?
I don't know.
And there it is.
There it is. Good night.